Alright. I'll just give it a sec to make sure everything's working here. Everything's booted up as it should be. Just give her a moment here. Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing fantastic today. We are back. Back. Doing our thing. There we are. Sorry, just one sec. Okay. Now it's actually fully live. Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, everybody. I hope you're all doing fantastic today. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. This short stream did not work that well last time. I tried my best, and yeah, I don't know what it was. I didn't have settings set up properly. However, this should work. This should work well. I'm excited. So I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. I hope you're excited, because I am mega hyped. Yeah, this will be a nice different change. Nice change. Good evening, Tony. Or good, I suppose it's night for you. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump scare you there. I don't have a starting soon animation for this yet, so that's something I've got to work on. I'll get there though. There we go. I just remembered to start recording now. I forgot to start the record. Okay, now we're absolutely minty. Yeah, Tony, how's your day going so far? How's the day in the life been for you today? Anything interesting going on other than the fact that it's late as hell and excuse me. Other than the fact that it's late as hell, and you probably should be going to bed soon. Okay, here we go. I need a... okay. That makes a little bit more sense. Oh my freaking goodness. Okay, there we go. If you're wondering why I keep stumbling over myself... it's because I'm just trying to get all this layout stuff looking nice, so it's easy for me to utilize here, but this isn't too bad now. This isn't too bad. It's okay, Tuesday and Thursdays are the worst days at school, though. Well, why is that? Do you just have a higher course load on Tuesdays and Thursdays, or... I can imagine that'd be quite the stressor. I know when I was in school, there were specific days of the week that would always just, I don't know, they always rubbed me the wrong way. Whether it was the classes I had, or whether it was just the people I had to see that day, or whatever the hell you want to call it. I know the feeling, that's what I'm saying. Oh, well, how sweet. You do get to be here for the stream, that's for damn sure. You got that right. So, hopefully that'll be a nice upside to your day. Granted, I know it's really late. It's gotta be, what, like 10 p.m. for you now? Am I in the ballpark? Maybe 11? Lessons are bad and boring. What makes them bad and boring? That's interesting. Interesting statement for sure. 11:30, goddamn. It's rough, dude. Kudos to you for even showing up. I really appreciate that. Being 11:30 p.m., that's a G move, so thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Sorry, I'm just going to make a quick poll here. Like I said, I don't have a starting soon logo for shorts yet, so I've got to get that running, but I really appreciate it. It's very kind of you to stay, and I hope you're not staying up too late, ruining your sleep for the next day, because especially while you're developing, that's a very, very important thing, my friend. Very important thing. Okay. There we go. In just mere moments here, we will be getting started up. I'm always tired in the morning, so I'm not good at this sleep thing. I feel that. I feel that. It's unfortunate. Waking up in your REM sleep is just like, or like in and around your REM sleep, can absolutely ruin the scope of your day. Can absolutely just tank it. So I don't blame you there. I know how much that's how much of a pain that can be. Take it from the guy who sleeps religiously 5 hours a night, 6 hours a night at most. Okay, let me type this out, and we'll be right to her. Oh, shoot. You know, the one thing I will say is apparently I don't know how to spell. Yeah, apparently I don't know how to spell. Oh, shit. Okay, that actually looks good. Well, without further ado, I guess this is actually our start time then, hey? Sunday is probably my favorite day of the week now. Why is Sunday your favorite day of the week? Just because you get to sleep in, or what? If so, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Now, sorry, I just want to gear the subject over just a hair of a bit right now. I just want to ask you, how's the audio? Any video issues? It's sounding good? It's looking good? If there's anything, just let me know, because like I said, I'm working out kinks with this. I mean, I tried to run this last stream, and it just didn't work out, man. Didn't work out. I mean, you were there. You were there. It was a futile attempt at best. Well, that's funny. That's fair too. I do get a fair bit silly on the Sundays, so that's true. First encounter of the day, fellas, and we've got nothing. That's okay. We've got many more things to come. Are you saying I should turn the game volume lower or louder, or vice versa? Here, let me just, I'm gonna listen to myself real quick and see what you're saying here. Oh yeah. I'm just talking extra loud today, I suppose. So, that's my bad. Roads, kick-ass, worth it, but our taxes are way too high for roads. If they were gonna fix them properly, I'd agree with them, but fuck me. I don't know, dude. When you guys gotta go in and fix the same damn road every single year after winter, not feeling it. Hey there, Chub Dubs. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Welcome. How you doing so far? And thank you very much. I appreciate that. I was hoping it would look all right. Oh, would you look at that? It's a good damn thing I bought that fucking 4X capture card because I saw the flicker. Okay, well, I'm happy. I thought maybe I fixed the issue, and I was like, well, I kind of wasted my money on a new one, but that's good. That's good. I like that. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Audio's okay. Sounds okay. Your day was okay. That's an important one, too. A damn important one. Yes. Okay, you know what? There's not been many times in my life where I've been happy about glitches happening, but in this specific moment, I will say that's actually pretty nice. I'm not too angry about it. Just because I have solace in the fact that I know why it's happening, and I can fix it. The fact that I can fix it and I didn't waste my money on that new capture card, or quad capture card, whatever you want to call it, makes me feel pretty damn good. And yeah, Tony, that's fair. I should honestly, whenever I reference him, I should just say Apex guy. Every single time he comes onto stream or I'm referencing him, just be like, yeah, no, oh no, not my roommate, sorry, it's Apex guy. I'm gonna be like, oh, Chub Dubs, yeah. Yeah, that's him. Oh, goodness. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really feeling this layout. I'm really feeling this layout. Oh, this looks sick. This looks awesome. I know, now I know you guys, especially those that are my older viewers, like my previous viewers, I know that you might have a ladder, or that's not the right way to say that. You might have a different opinion than I just want to know, like, do you enjoy this layout? Is this something you guys want to see more often? Would you prefer I stick to the PC layout? Obviously, this is going to be something that comes around every once in a while regardless. I just think it's a great way to diversify what we do here. And it's just... oh, it's so weird. That's so weird. Oh my god. I think it's a vibe, though. I think it's a vibe, though. I've never played Apex. I kid you not. I think I've seen Chubdubs play it a little bit. Well, yeah, I've watched a bunch of his streams, so I've seen a lot of gameplay, but I've never actually went in. I think I downloaded it and I might have played it for half an hour before, but that's really about it. I haven't given it too much, but first-person shooters aren't generally my thing, and if they are, I don't know, like first-person shooters in VR are cool. That or I don't know, usually like I'm a COD Zombies sort of guy or something. But yeah, it just wasn't my thing, dude. Wasn't my thing. But yeah, it's definitely, sorry for not getting back to you right away there, Chubbs. It's definitely not for everybody. And from what I can see with the amount of cheaters on the platform and just the immense competitive aspect to the game, I mean, if you're gonna play it and enjoy it, you're gonna really have to put in some hours and grind the shit out of it, because it's not for the week or the month. Ah, don't you love shitty dad jokes? Because I do. Both are okay. I'm not too mad on this one for some reason. Now this is an interesting statement, because if I recall correctly, Tony, last time we were here and we were streaming on this layout, or we attempted to and then had to end stream and go back to the old layout, I recalled you saying that you didn't really like it before. So if I might ask, has that opinion just changed? Is there something about how I modified it since that made it better? Or are you just generally indifferent? You've had some days to think on it and you're like, ah, fuck it. I vibe. That's something I should say more often. Fuck it, we vibe. You know, it's funny, if you ever look at the cover photo for my channel, it's like a nice little living room layout with some sun coming in and some plants everywhere. And I actually have, if you look closely on the couch, on the bottom of the couch, it has imprinted in it, "We Vibe." It's not the best looking cover art ever. I didn't make it look as good as I would have liked, but fair. I mean, I guess I'm also just trying to chill, so I'm not really looking at my... That's fair. Would you say, like, as far as ease of looking goes, is it any more difficult or any easier to see what's on the screen? Like, do you find the layout confusing at all? Is it concise enough? I wish I could have fit a little bit more, just a little bit more information on the screen, but unfortunately that just wasn't happening. Also, sorry, I just gotta... Oh no. That number there was bothering me. And I'm not gonna lie, it still is. Okay, that's a little bit better. My apologies. I'm gonna quit fucking with stuff now. Oh, dude, KT is gonna lose it. I don't think KT is gonna vibe with it at all. But, you know, to be fair, Did we just hit 24,000, or am I confusing myself? Sorry, just give me a sec here. Oh, I wasn't even watching. I'm sitting there, I'm like, dude, did I reset the number by accident? Shit. I was really pissed off at myself for a sec. I'm like, dude, no way. No way I just reset that number by moving it a little bit. That doesn't even make sense. Honestly, I find it easier to watch and to see each cube. It's a nice layout. Thank you very much, KT. Or I almost called you KT. You can tell what's on my mind right now. Wondering where the fellow is. No, thank you, Chubbs. I appreciate that. I personally, I will say, I think I agree with you. I like how this looks. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of makes me want to emanate this a little bit more in the main layout. Don't get me wrong, the main layout's nice, and I'm probably gonna keep it that way. But the staggering idea really, I feel like it just makes things a little bit easier to see, you know? It makes it, well, it compartmentalizes things, which, for some it may be easier, for some it may be harder, but myself being able to look at things in sets of 4 and like just being able to look at it as quadrants per se, but like separate quadrants that aren't physically blobbed together, it definitely helps. But with that said, hey there Campy, welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday, hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you for stopping by. It's been a while. Can't say I didn't miss you. How you doing today? Anything special going on in your life? Anything new? Life been treating you well, I hope. And Buttery Spread. Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning. Forget what time zone you're in again, my apologies. But thanks for stopping by. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. How's it going? Anything special going on with you today? Anything new? Yeah, that's fair. You know, one thing I will say, Buttery, is I empathize with it being a little bit harder to look at, like, on a phone. Well, let me... Yeah, I see what you mean. However, with that being said, I didn't really think about this until I actually set this up at all. I suppose this is the exact same layout that it's always been, size-wise. The only difference is it's flipped. So instead of 1920 by 1080, it's 1080 by 1920. So it's funny that it's like that disorienting, given the fact that it is pretty much the same thing. But I totally agree with you. Honestly, it's a little tough. And hey, thank you very much, Campy. As long as you're enjoying it to some extent, that's what matters. I'd hate to see people being like, ah, man, this sucks. Go back to the old stuff. We don't need this crap here. Goodness. Got a job opportunity at JB Hunt, and I was going to be called in Monday morning, but I still haven't heard anything. I'm going to call them tomorrow and see what's up. Man, I will tell you, it really pays to follow up with employers. Sometimes you just gotta... What? Sorry, Jack confused me there. Sometimes you just gotta call back and bug them again, you know? Yeah, I don't know much about that, Campy. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, that's right, just in BC there. What part of BC again, if you don't mind me asking? And I don't know what you mean there, Jack, because I am looking and I got it set on shorts here on my phone layout. Like, I have it just here on the side of me so I can double check it and make sure it's looking alright. And it's, maybe I'm missing something, but it's in the proper layout. Am I wrong? When I set up the stream, I did set it on the shorts, there's like a separate setting. Have you expanded it? Because yeah, I don't know. It's definitely I don't know. Does anybody else want to give some... Red Deer Scoundrel? Oh, God. Does anybody else want to give their opinion on that? Is it sitting as a shorts stream? I don't know. Working for me. And it's on the, like, it's going through OBS as a short, so... I don't really know. I don't know. Chilliwack kid. Could have been. So do you mean just like what it popped up under? Like you're saying it hasn't popped up as a shorts stream? I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. I'll you know what, I got a buddy who's pretty adept when it comes to this stuff. I just want to... Like, is it just not in the shorts feed? Well, just if there's a possibility of it happening with somebody else, I want to make sure that it all looks as it should and it's all working properly. Yeah. Oh, Vancouver Island near Victoria. You know, I actually have a friend who lives right out there. Actually, I think he's directly in Victoria. Wouldn't it be funny if you knew him? That'd be hilarious, honestly. It's just normal for me, plus you kind of have to squint. Do you have it blown up properly? Because if you full screen it, it should, like, fit your phone. Should definitely be fitting your phone, but perhaps it's not in the shorts feed. I don't... No, it definitely should be, because when I tested this the other day, I tested it with the exact same settings, and I was able to scroll, but now, I'm not sure if that's still the case. I don't even know how to influence that though, honestly. But yeah, Chubb, if we'll see. Like if it stays nice, then I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. If we still have people stopping by and everyone's enjoying it, I might just run the whole stream that way. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. If not, then we'll go back to the regular format and then continue on from there. But you know, I would definitely, I don't know. I would definitely like to keep the stream numbers for the day, like, under the same title, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? Instead of splitting it so I had, like, 2 30-view streams or whatever. Ooh, Salt Spring Island, that sounds cool. And Tony, you gotta be using that in portrait, my dude. Come on, come on. You know better. Figure they're busy with things and waited one more day for a call. No harm in calling in tomorrow. No, not at all. Not at all. It's, you know, a lot of companies, you think you might be annoying them, but honestly, consistency is sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself. There's been jobs I would not have had, like multiple, if I didn't call back and bug them 2 or 3 times. It's seemed to help every single time. Then again, there's no way of me really knowing when it hasn't, because when it hasn't, well, I guess I just wouldn't have gotten the damn call back, right? Is what it is. Is what it is. Yeah, I don't really know the nuances of that specifically, Jack. I don't know if it has to be open through shorts, if there's a way to just start scrolling immediately. I genuinely don't know, so I'm gonna have to look through that. But dude, fridges are kick-ass. Not having to bury my meat in the ground to keep it to the point of just like hardly rotting, absolute vibe. Freezers, great innovation. Oh dude, some of the best. Some of the best, that is for damn sure. But yeah, Campy, so it's in shorts form. Looks good for you. Everything is set correctly. Okay, good. I just don't know how to tell, like, because on my end here, when I'm looking and I'm trying to, like, I noticed on some shorts you can just click in and scroll and get new lives instantly. I guess if you started on the video, though, it might not be that way. Like, if you went straight to the video link, it might not be, like, it can be discoverable, but it might not show you other stuff. I don't know. I'm not too sure. As a small business owner and employer, I love when employees show initiative and follow up. Sometimes resumes get lost or I forget to respond with emails, and that's totally fair. I mean, in the life of a business owner, and I'm not speaking from that perspective, but in the life of a business owner, you can be extremely busy day to day, often more busy than the employees themselves. And when you've got so many different things going on in your head that you're trying to balance, that you're trying to maintain, it just sometimes, you know, stuff slips through the cracks, important or not. And having that casual reminder is nice. Not only that, but having somebody reach back to you and say, hey, you know what, I'm really interested in this job. I just wanted to make sure I was still in the consideration. Just wanted to reiterate that I'm interested. I mean, I'm sure an employer would love to hear that. I personally, I couldn't see why not. Also, that said, I didn't know you had a business. What kind of business do you run? That's, and perhaps you've brought it up before and I've just been ignorant, but I feel like that's been unbeknownst to me up until now. I don't know. Samuel Peeps Core, I'm gonna bury my cheese in the ground to stop it from burning. You know what, man? Honestly, it's probably safer that way. And they say cheese is just basically mold anyway, so you bury it in the ground, it gets a little warm, gets a couple of spores. Fuck it. Who cares? It's minor. Just cut the fuzzier bits off and you'll be solid. Oh shit. That's not how that works at all. That's how that works. God, I'm so happy. I've never been so happy to have an issue persist in my life, but I feel so good that I bought that capture card now and I can figure that out. So happy, yeah? Don't assume business owners have their shit together. Oh, dude, nobody has their shit together. Everybody, well, I understand I'm speaking hyperbolically. But everybody likes to front like they have their shit together. Everybody likes to claim they have their shit together. Let's be real. Unless we're retired, sitting at a beach with no worries, absolutely nothing that can affect us during the day, absolutely nothing that we have to do. I mean, like, I don't know. You're always gonna have something. You're always gonna have something that, oh, I lost my train of thought. Shit. You're always gonna have something going on. You know? I've got scared there. I thought it froze on me. I was like, what the hell, dude? How did 16 consoles simultaneously freeze at once? Jesus. The darkness is moving. Oh no. I don't know what that means, but that sounds antagonizing. So, I'll trust you on that one. I help run my family restaurant on top of my accounting work. Okay, I was gonna say, I thought you did accounting work primarily, so that makes a little bit more of a full circle in my brain there. Stupid brain. Yeah, that's me to my brain like 99% of the time. 99% of the time, honestly. That's cool though. I always thought that'd be neat to work in the food industry, especially, and I mean it could be worse in this respect, but I feel like working with family would be pretty kick-ass. As long as you get along with them anyway. But, I don't know. I think it sounds cool to me because I like restaurants, but I like restaurants because I can use them to eat. Not because I like working in them and not being allowed to eat the food, so... I suppose maybe I have a little bit of a characteristic unbacked bias. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, oh, did I fuck that up? Did I fuck that up? No, I didn't. Nice. Oh, that is wicked. I was close. I was close. Feels like you're moving in the back of a train. What do you mean by that? Are you in that mind state where like all of a sudden you just like kind of feel all floaty and dizzy and stuff just doesn't feel right? And I don't know, Chubb might be here. If not, I can scream and I can get him to run downstairs because he literally lives above me. Hey there, James the Catboy. Welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Thanks for stopping by, and I do appreciate that. I assume that's a positive affirmation anyway. This is actually our first time running a short stream. Yeah. Chubb is he's my roommate. He lives in the upstairs of my house. But yeah, no, thanks for stopping by, and like I said, I assume that's a positive affirmation. Tony's just reeling over here. This is actually our first time doing one of these short streams, so I've been trying to get it running for the last couple days or so, and I just continued to have issues, so I left it, and I had a good friend of mine help me out, try to straighten out some settings. I did a test yesterday, it was looking good, so here we are doing our thing. Matt the Catboy. What? Oh my god, you guys are reuniting. I love this. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I was really confused there. I'm like, Matt, Tony, chili con carne. It's funny. Hey there, Bacon Burrito Bros Deluxe. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Thanks for stopping by. How's it going? Wow, already a couple new names today. That's always surprising to me. And that was a tongue twister, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of felt there like I was Peter Piper picking a pack of pickled peppers, but yeah, how's everybody doing today? Anything special going on? Anything interesting? You know, one thing I haven't asked today yet, actually, and I usually do, so I should have gotten on this before, is anybody here doing any shiny hunts right now? Anybody at all? Anybody at all? And if so, what game? What are you hunting for? I'll take a wild guess. Irish. I'm gonna assume you're asking me if I'm Irish. In which case, there's a technicality to that statement. So, I live in Canada. I was born in Canada, and I've lived almost exclusively in Canada. However, that being said, if we're talking my heritage, my father is fully French, and the other side of my family is Irish. So, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Unfortunately, a lot of the Irish side is no longer here, but that is still part of my heritage, however far I feel I fell from the tree. But yes, Canadian, Irish, French, however you want to look at it. Off and on, Solageo on sword. Nice. Is that you doing a single hunt, double hunt, quad hunt, triple hunt, half hunt? Yeah, I don't think you can do a half hunt. I think I'm reaching there. No, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, to be fair, it's pretty puffy and orange. I don't I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I mean, yes and no. If you ask anybody, and I can tell you firsthand, being somebody that somebody who gets this a lot, given the orange all over me, most people look at me and they initially, always, it's like, oh dude, you're Irish, right? And it's funny because I can't be like, ha, no. It's like, well, yeah, but not really. Like, you're right, but not entirely, but you are. Jeez. Oh, no, dude, not Kyle. Kyle gets absolutely shit on. I don't need that in my life. Can I be Ike? I feel like Ike has a better hand dealt to him. Maybe not, though. He is Canadian. Then again, that is more fitting. But Ike has brown hair, I think, if I recall properly. Oh, Buttery. You just have to ignore every... You know, like everything in your life that actually matters, anything that keeps you functioning. As long as you ignore these things, then you can actually shiny hunt whenever you want. So like, there's all these silly, antiquated things that that people tend to do in a daily run. So you've got work, you've got sleep, you've got eating, you've got water, you've got the bathroom, washroom, whatever you call it, wherever you're from. What else do we got? Breathing. All of these things, believe it or not, are technically optional. And if you really feel the need, if you're genuinely like, fuck, I got a shiny hunt, dude, like I got no damn time, just skip your meals. Don't sleep. Quit showing up to work. Did you really live this whole life up until now to just go to work and not enjoy your day? Or would you rather just never sleep and enjoy some Pokemon? I don't know. Might be antiquated, but I oh my god. Touche, Buttery. Couple hours, that's pretty good. I gotta give you that. That's some decent stamina. Unless that's like 30 rounds, I guess. Then that's a little different, but that's an expensive hobby right there. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I burnt the other day. It's funny you say that, Tony. I don't know if you can see it. Not really. You can see right there a little bit. I was biking and I wore my I'm looking at 11. There's no shiny, you lying bastard. Don't give me that. I was wearing my elbow pads without any long sleeves on. I just threw a t-shirt on. I got fucking burnt everywhere my straps were, so that was nice. That was nice. Rather condoms or by reproduction, it would be expensive, Buttery. That's my reference. If you're wondering. 60 rounds a minute is still an hour. That's true. That's true. You've got a damn good point there. Oh, goodness. I feel like I was on a tangent there, and I just totally lost it. Oh, that's where I was going, with Ike. So he actually smashed his kindergarten teacher, dude? That's, I mean, that's fucking suspect, but... I mean, at least he did it. Good on him. Bad teacher. That's not good. But Ike has game. Ike has game. You know, I can't even... I feel like I can't even jokingly commend that. That feels wrong. That feels very wrong. Oh, God. Oh, we just hit 297,000 total series encounters. No shinies on the 297, however. Hopefully we'll get one before 300k. That would be nice. We will go up to 300k today. And if we don't, then something has gone terribly wrong, because theoretically in the next hour and a half we should be right around that number as long as I keep a decent pace. Now that's the conceding issue. I don't tend to keep a good pace. As much as I like to, as much as I try, as much as I say I will. It's not always how that goes for me, so. We'll give it a college try anyway. Oh, did you look at that? I didn't even realize, because I don't have so I don't have the proper like sub notifications and stuff for the shorts series yet. I just haven't moved them over. I haven't figured that out yet, so I didn't realize, but we already got 2 new subs today, so that's fantastic. I just want to take a quick moment to say shout out to you guys, whoever it may be. Thank you very much for subscribing. It's always nice to have some new faces around, and I hope you continue to appreciate the content and enjoy it as much as you can. Like I say to everybody, if you ever have any suggestions, questions, concerns, all worms, fuck yeah, we love all worms. That's one of our favorite things here, actually. If you ever have any questions, concerns, comments, whatever it may be, feel free to leave them rather in the chat. You could always go in the Discord as well, which is linked in the description down below. Also on the main, like the links on the main channel page there. You can go into the Discord and let me know anything you need to there. If you feel like something needs to be better, some change wasn't good enough, well, that's where you can give me shit for. But anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Bacon Burrito Bros Deluxe. That is very kind of you. And that is a kick-ass name, I must say. Like, that is a very... It's a mouthful, but it's a very good name. You know, that reminds me actually of... That reminds me of one of my childhood... Actually, two of my childhood friends. They had this, like... You know how on Xbox you used to name... Like, you'd have, like, clan names for, like, with your gamer tags and stuff. They had clan names, but it was just the two of them, and it was Bros de Taco and Bros de Burrito. My buddies Aaron and Sam. And that reminds me just of that, for obvious reasons. But, I digress. Kick-ass name. Loving it. Keep on keeping on. Slugs better than worms. Oh, wow. Those are fighting words. Those are fighting words, my friend. Trying to toss some fists. Best part of it's that Ike is voiced by Trey Parker's daughter. Oh my god, seriously? So, here's the thing. How old was his daughter when she started to voice it? Because I wonder, was she like a child then? Like a young child and then has grown up? Because I would imagine if she's grown up since that they've probably gotten someone else to voice, but I say this purely from an ignorance perspective, so I don't know. Don't ask me, man. Maybe a dumb question, but did you already get 3 shinies of each starter? That is not a dumb question. That's a very fair question. And the answer to that, Buttery, would be yes. The very first streams I ever did on this channel, they all happened right here. Oh, I like that. I like that. That's where the infamous Curse Force comes from the Lost Charmander. Rip forever and ever. Sleepy well, our shiny prince. Yes, you know, the only thing that makes me feel better about that is the Reclaim had the same nature and better stats. So, there's an upside to everything. There's an upside to, well, maybe not everything, but most things. But yeah, we did. That was where we very first started on the channel here. My very first stream was in search of shiny Squirtle, and then we went on to the Bulbasaur trio, and then we went on to the Charmander trio. So once we finish and we get all of our encounters for Route 22, Viridian, and then Route 2, which we've got Route 2 done. Once we have all those done, being that this is a Professor Oak challenge, a shiny Professor Oak challenge, we will actually have to take all of those starter Pokemon, and, well, we have to level up 2 sets of each. So, that's going to be quite a while worth of stuff. We gotta... Anything that's not fully evolved has to be, otherwise it's not in line with the challenge. That's, like, the main gripe of a Professor Oak challenge. Yeah, should be fun. And that makes sense, Campy. That makes sense. I wonder if they ever exchanged and got a different actor or actress, or if she just adapted. And Jack, it was shiny Charmander number 3 actually. Yeah. I got excited because I finally had all the starters done, shut off the game, forgot about stream for a week, and then yeah, I eventually ended up going back for the next stream. I was setting all the save states to what they should have been, and yeah, I accidentally overwrote the one, so that was stupid. That said, hey there, Pokemania649. Welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Thank you for stopping by. I feel like I said that twice, but I probably didn't. Anyways, I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. Fellow Pokemon Masters, I like that. I love the spirit. That spirit is wonderful. Anyway, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. How's your day so far, though? Anything special going on? Anything interesting? And I would like to ask, is this your first time here? I tend to ask that to a lot of new people that stop by, so if you guys ever hear me saying that over and over, that's why. I likely don't recognize the name. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a heinous grind. I'd say you've probably depicted that close to as accurately as you could. Especially because I have to do it all, like, with low-ass level Pokemon. Like, I literally, I can't leave until I have a shiny Charizard, a shiny Blastoise, a shiny Venusaur, a Wartortle, Charmeleon. You get the gist, right? That's a lot to do before we go to the next gym. But with that being said, no, I guess that doesn't even matter because we're not even doing the playthroughs with the shinies. What I was gonna say is that at least we can just use like the fully evolved shinies in order to run through and just absolutely beast the game. But yeah, no, I use non-shinies to save time on resets, because imagine if every single one of these encounters we had to wait for a Sparkle. Oh my goodness, I don't think I'd survive. That would be just way too much extra time. Way too much extra time. Anyway, I continue to ramble. My apologies. Thanks for stopping by, Benjamin. I appreciate you. The one, the only, the very first one of my chat commenters / viewers. That is, I remembered the other week. Thanks for stopping by. Hope your day is doing well so far. Hope you're not too busy as you usually tend to be. But yes, this is the short stream. So just shorts form, goes on the shorts feed. Yeah, vertical. I'm not gonna lie, I really like it. I think it's a vibe. But if anybody else has any other caveats, I'd love to hear it. Reasons why you enjoy it, reasons why you hate it. Throw it all to me. The best criticism is only honest criticism, and I stick by that. Knew about the manor, just thought you didn't have footage for one of the starters because it was... Oh, okay, I know what you're saying. So, it's not that I didn't have footage for it, Jack. It's that I forgot to record the footage. However, because it was still live streamed to YouTube, it ended up still being uploaded to YouTube. So what I was able to do is that is actually the reason I signed up for YouTube Premium, was so that I could download... Oh, that was just recently 25,000 total series encounters. My bad, or phase encounters. I'm sorry I didn't call that out. My apologies, I missed it. But yeah, I still streamed it. So I downloaded, or not I downloaded, I paid for YouTube Premium. And from there, I was able to go in and actually download the original video file, just at a slightly lower resolution. So it doesn't look quite as fantastic, but it is still, it's still there. I still have it saved. I did that with one of the recent Emerald VR Nuzlocke streams as well, too. Unfortunately. So that was my bad. But luckily I was able to fix it. Yeah, I like joining any Pokemon live streams, and I love sending some extra shiny luck anywhere I can. Well, that's very kind of you. I appreciate that. And I'll hop on the bandwagon, because I know Jack already asked it, but formally I might as well just toss her out there myself. Do you do any sort of shiny hunting? I would imagine so, given your Pokemania649. But you never know. Sometimes assumptions make an ass out of you and me, so sometimes I feel it's just better to ask questions. Hey, it's all good, Jack. I literally I mean, you've known me for long enough. I cannot remember most things to save my life, so don't feel bad. It's part of human nature. I can't tell you how many times we've probably had discussions about things where I've asked you to give me some sort of detail about it or reiterate for me. God, I don't know how many times, but I will say, I'm sure it's happened. I'm sure it'll happen again. And that's the way she goes, so don't worry about it too much. You know, one thing I'm remembering, I think it was Campy who was doing a shiny hunt, and I didn't even... Give me one sec here. I just wanna... I think I totally ignored it by accident. Perhaps not. Okay, somebody was telling me about the single switch hunt they're doing. And I just realized now that I forgot to fully respond to that. So my apologies, whoever that was, if you want to bring that back up. I think, were you saying it was a Sola Geo hunt? Anyway, if you want to bring that up, I can respond back to it. I just don't remember who it was, frankly, so my apologies. My apologies. That said, I was pretty sure it was Campy. I just feel bad because I was getting to it, and then, like we were just talking, I tend to just forget things, and all of a sudden it's wiped from my skull, out the brain, and never to come back. So luckily today it came back, but I'm not sure that that matters too much anymore. I think it's all gone, all done and gone. I will say, it is shocking to me. Just this damn forest. I don't know what it is. It's... Jack, you must be right. It's gotta be the lost Charmander. Because for some reason, dude, for some godforsaken reason, this forest is so cursed. Tell me how this is... I think this is maybe the fourth? Correct me if I'm wrong. If anybody has the more accurate number, let me know. But I want to say this is the fourth time we've went over triple odds just in the forest. How is that even, like... For reference, if you weren't here before and you haven't been here for the last 6 months to watch the start of the series, the entirety of the starter hunts were under odds. I'm pretty sure, I think every single one was under odds. I might be wrong, but I'm almost certain that was the case. And you know, isn't it kind of funny that you do that, and then you end up losing one of the under odds Pokemon? You reclaim, and then it just it like, I don't even know how to... To me, it just seems like it's kind of like, okay, well, you had all these under odds hunts, and then you fucked this one up, so now you don't get the privilege of having under odds hunts anymore. That's how I feel this is panning out. But at the same time, the fourth Charmander, the reclaim, it also was, it was like 100 resets under odds. So I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it's got to be the Charmander curse, dude. The infamous Charmander curse. It hurts. It hurts, but you know what hurts more is the fact that I lost the damn Charmander in the first place. Yeah, so the one time, you're exactly right, Jack. I don't remember what Pokemon it was for. I want to say it was probably a Caterpie we ended up getting. But yeah, no, it was a Weedle. I think that was the first Weedle. But yeah, we were just shy of 5x odds. That made me kind of sad, I'm not gonna lie. I was sitting there, and if you go back to the stream feed, you can even see we got it, and then like within the next 2 minutes, I'm sitting there, I was like, fuck me, why couldn't we have just went to 5x? Why couldn't you have just went over that ridge? I don't think there's gonna be another time in my life where I request that, where I'm like, oh yes, this is exactly what I need. to go further into the hole on these hunts. But when you get that close, when you've done so much, and then all of a sudden you right before that large milestone, you just get cut short. I don't know, it's kind of a slap in the nuts. But yeah, Charizard should definitely be here. That's the information goddess we need. She's always here to tell us exactly what's happened, how wrong we are about our assumptions. We got a few whizzes in the chat though that you can say, you can ask like, oh yeah, did we ever go fucking 3x odds on a Caterpie? And they're like, oh yeah, on this stream here. It's like, whoa, that's actually extremely impressive. Nice, thank you. Yeah, dude, I feel like he's just sitting there and he's like, he's got his fingers on the grass or whatever you want to call those things. He's like, do I go? Nah, should I? No. Just absolutely rocking back and forth between the what would you even call that? The options? Weighing its options behind the grass. There we go. It's not what I wanted to say, but it works. Oh my god. If we could not do that, that would be fan-freaking-tastic. There we go. That's a little bit better. So what do we think the next shiny is gonna be? I was between what I wanted to put for the poll today on the stream. Whether I want it to be like a what number will we get this, or what will we get? Obviously I landed on the latter. But does anybody have any guesses, any guesstimations they want to toss out there? I personally, I don't have a guess yet. I don't feel like I'm well informed enough. I feel like once I sit here for a while and I watch this for another hour straight, then I'll finally be like, oh yeah, it feels like a Weedle. But until then, I'll just be sitting here. Expectationless. Hopeful? Sure. Full of expectation? Eh. Not so sure. I can feel it in my cripple calcium-deprived bones. Well, I will say, let's get you some calcium, because that's probably one of the... Oh, there we go. Now, okay, I found a way for it to actually sit in the short stream now. That makes so much more sense. Okay. One thing I will say is I don't know how do you like a short stream when you're not already... Huh. Interesting. Okay, sorry, I'm getting way too distracted. I should stop now. I should stop distracting myself. But I really hope so. It would be very, very cool, too, if Pikachu showed up for the first short stream. That would be very hype. But here's to hoping. And yeah, Benjamin, come on, take those vitamins. That's important. And you know, it's funny, because I'm currently the pot calling the kettle black. Because I've been taking my vitamins straight for, like, a few years now. But the other week, I want to say like probably 2-3 weeks ago now, maybe, I was going to go to bed and I was really tired. Oh, kind of like that. I was really tired. And I just, for the life of me, I couldn't bring myself to go downstairs and grab my vitamins and take them. However, I had my medication, like my antacid meds and my antidepressant. So I was like, well, they're here. That's what I really need to take. Like, one, I'll get acid reflux, and the other, I'll be anxious the next day, so fuck it. I took them, and yeah, it's been like 2 weeks of me doing that now. No real reason. There's no proper excuse, but yeah, it's something we all fall victim to at some point. Stupid greens mixed with the magnesium and collagen. One thing I will say is, in doing that, have you made sure... Oh goodness. In doing that, have you made sure that what you're taking is like I guess what I'm asking, do you get a physical? Do you know that you're taking vitamins you need, or perhaps are you taking excess that you don't? Because I found myself in that position... I found myself in that position probably, it was like a year and a half ago now. I went for my physical. And when I went for my physical, the doctor said everything was fine. And he said, you know, there is one thing though. He said, how many vitamins are you taking? What do you take for vitamins? Just let me know that. So I gave him a list, and he's like, yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. I was like, what? He's like, well, all of your tests went through except for the urine test. I was like, oh, what was wrong with the urine test? He's like, there was a bit of blood. And I'm like, oh my god, that's terrifying. Why was there blood? And he said, from after me telling him that, he's like, yeah, dude, you're taking way too many vitamins. Your body can't process it. So I cut down, and since I've been good. I think it's 2 years ago now, because I've had 2 physicals since. But yeah, make sure you're not taking too much, and if you aren't sure, then get a physical. Because that was something I would have not known if I hadn't went for physicals. And that would have been, you know, in the long term, I'm sure that could have been very damaging, honestly. How do you like the stream on shorts format? As you touch the 3 dots in the corner and it's a drop-down menu. Oh, okay, I see. I've never personally used it myself, so I wasn't, yeah, I wasn't too sure, but thank you for clarifying that for me. Much appreciated, me friendo. My friend. A physiotherapist recommends it for the knees. You know how bad them joints are, but yeah, it's all recommended from my doctor. Well, as long as the doctor's recommending it, that's all that matters. Yeah, me, not so much. I made the mistake of the exact opposite. I took... You know, I don't know why I did it, but I had a bunch of people in my life telling me, oh yeah, you can take this for this, you can take this for that, and yeah, I don't know, I was just not doing as much research as I should have, which, I mean, you can't really do much research, you just need to get blood tests to see what your levels are. Nobody can tell you how much vitamin to take without knowing the state of your body internally, and that was my mistake, but, Anyway, yeah, I should have figured that out before, but it started off with me taking vitamin D, because it was around when COVID was a larger, like a more predominant, public issue. I had COVID once or twice, and it was horrible, and I was like, dude, I just need to, no, I think this was the first time I had it, and I was trying to get over it, but I just couldn't. And one of my coworkers was like, oh, dude, all you gotta do is go get some vitamin D, start taking it, and then your immune system will work better. So it's like, it sounds weird, whatever. Nah, I'm good. So I went home, and for once, I don't know why this was the time I did my research, but I did my research, and I found that, oh shit, he was right. That's actually like a correlative thing. Vitamin D, better immune function. So I was like, alright, sure. I went and I got some vitamin D and I took it, and it was probably the placebo effect. I found that things were a little better, but I also wasn't able to draw a direct correlation. So I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I don't know how I went up from there. I think I was like, oh, I know a lot of people take fish oil pills, so I started taking fish oil pills. And then that turned into... I wanted something for beard growth. Because I had these patches on my cheeks that I didn't like, so I started taking biotin, and I was taking massive amounts of biotin in order to try to get effectiveness out of that, and I think I took a multivitamin on top of that. Like, it was way too much, dude. I cut out almost all of it. Now I take a fish oil pill at a lower milligram. I take a multivitamin. I take... I think that's actually it. I think that's actually it, honestly. I don't know. I'd have to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's just the 2 plus my meds. Got blood work done, everything was in healthy range except for vitamin D, which was severe deficiency, so now I'm taking it. Feel the same though, so I don't know what it's doing. Well, definitely doesn't hurt to, I mean, see if you can go for another blood test sometime in the future and see, like, hey, is my body actually absorbing this and using it as it should? Was the issue that I wasn't coming into contact with it? Was it the issue that I was just, like, my body's not using it for whatever reason? I don't know. I'm also not a doctor, so don't take what I have for merit. Now that said, I will say, Benjamin, I personally don't think that the biotin did anything. It could have, but biotin's for hair, skin, and nails primarily, and the only thing I really noticed was my nails grew way too fast. It got really annoying. I didn't notice anything about my skin changing, like I didn't have much clearer skin. And yeah, my beard didn't really change that much. However, you may be looking and you're like, Billen, you've got cheek hair. What the hell? Like, what happened? And to that, I have a pretty good answer that I used to be ashamed of, but I'm not. So, you might be sitting there thinking, okay, well, surely you just, oh yeah, dude. I was taking collagen a while ago too. That was the other thing. I was also taking collagen at the time. Also trying to promote hair growth on my face. But yeah, it was insane how often I would have to trim my nails. This is 298,000 flat encounters for the series. 2,000 below the old 300k. Let's see, did we get lucky? Did we get lucky? No. That's okay. Next one. But yeah, I had to clip my nails way too often. I don't know. I didn't find it was working. I saw no difference. I took it for the better part of, like, I don't know, 6 months to a year. It's been a while, so I don't really recall. But I saw no true results. Now. I'll get back to what I was saying before. So, obviously, I have hair on my cheeks now. I would like to say that it was just age that helped. That added some hair to my cheeks, but that in fact was not the case. I did a whole bunch of research, you know, the old Reddit looks maxing shit, all that, and I came to a subreddit. Now, I'm not shilling anything directly. Do your own research before you do anything to your own body, because you need to know the risks of what you may be putting yourself through before you actually go through with such actions. But myself, I did the research, I knew what I was in for, and I decided that I wanted to just, no bullshit, try something that I knew had an actual possibility of working, and I didn't want to hedge my bets. I was really tired of, you know, sitting around for months being like, oh, am I starting to get new vellus hairs on my cheek? So I stumbled across this one subreddit. It's called r/Minoxbeards. And there's a lot of people hate this subreddit. A lot of people. But a lot of people love it as well. And I can understand why. So if you're unfamiliar, r/Minoxbeards is a community of about 70,000 people. And these people have taken it upon themselves to take minoxidil, aka Rogaine, aka the shit you put on your head, in order to regrow vertex hair, male pattern baldness, female pattern baldness. They take that, they apply it to their faces, and people grow beards. And I'd thought about that a lot as a kid, but I was like, logically, I just don't know if that makes sense. So I sat on it for a while. I found the subreddit. I lurked for a year or two. I took the plunge, and that's what worked, ultimately. Yeah, so if you're wondering a way to surefire, you know, help that stuff out and throw some hair on the old face, I'm not going to recommend it without one knowing potential benefits and risks, but I will say for me it worked very well, and yeah, I'm happy. I used to have dips down to about here. I had a full beard otherwise. I had a full beard otherwise. But my cheeks never grew. I once, when I still had the patchy cheeks, I once grew my beard down to about here. Everything was nice, thick, and full. But, yeah, just those cheeks, fuck all, nothing there. So, I was like, you know what, screw this. If I gotta just try something weird for a year and, you know, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, I might as well. I just really wanted a beard my whole life. Full beard, that's all I wanted. And as you've said, Jack, I put Joe Rogan on my face. And Joe Rogan, so he paid. It worked out. I actually, I do use it a bit slightly still. Usually people do physical applications of it. Myself, I have not been doing that for the better part of 6 months. I've been using an oral application, which depends on who you are, fortunately or unfortunately, turned me into a fucking mammoth, because it goes systemic. So, like, I never used to have arm hair, and I don't know if you can see, like, just the sheer level of it on my arm, but it is insane. I have more chest hair than I used to. My arms, like I said, had pretty much no hair, and that all just kind of flared up. My nose, that was a bad one. My nose started growing really fast, and I actually just the other week, not just the other week, just the other day even, I had to, it's been a while on that one, Jack. I don't know if the cornhole's been clean for 13, 14 years now. Jokes aside, I forgot what I was saying now, actually. Shite, eh? But yeah, I had like no hair before in a lot of places on my body, and that flared up. Oh yeah, nose hair trimmer, that's where I was at. Yeah, I had to buy a nose hair trimmer the other day. And oh my god, that thing details nice. Works great for the eyebrows, little baby hairs on your face, the ones on your ears. Oh, baby. Did it ever just fucking work? And it continues to. Battery operated, but I'll survive. Yeah, the old... that's one thing I'll say though, Jack. The old cornhole... I think the field's been around for more years than the farmer. If you know what I'm saying. The farmer being your assumption. Alright, this is the last encounter before we hit 26,000 phase encounters. Will the next one be shiny? Perhaps. Perhaps not. Let's fuck around and let's find out. Almost 300k. Isn't that insane, guys? We are about to hit 300,000 total series encounters on our first short stream. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty fucking cool thing to me. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. That's just such a neat thing. Oh. Yeah. Sorry, I just had to sit in solace and really just think about that for a sec. Like, oh, shit. No! No, 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 no! Why? I hate when that happens. Number 12 is now... And I hope it's just number 12. Is now sitting in a place it's really not supposed to be. Okay, there we go. Pull those back. And we might be winning. It's hard to say. You know, at the end of the day, if I can run this and just get an encounter, that's what matters to me most. Like, as long as encounters are coming. But here's the thing. I don't like doing this challenge where I don't know that everything is in grass. I feel like everything has to be in grass at the same time while I'm running. To which you say, why, Chris? You have 16 fucking consoles. Just run them. Just do your thing. If they're not where they need to be, it's fine. We'll encounter eventually. And that's fair, except for the fact that we have to consider I could potentially be missing a shiny frame every millisecond I am not in the grass. That could be a shiny frame that I am not going to see, ever. It's just gonna say, bye-bye. I saw you, but you didn't see me, so I left. Just a fleeting encounter with every shiny frame. I wonder how many we've passed over. In almost 300,000 encounters, probably millions, I would imagine. But I don't know. Yes, 500k. 500k is coming soon, my friend. That's gonna be ridiculous. Like, 500,000? 500? If I had that many dollars, dude. If I could get $1 for every encounter. Oh, you could bet I would never stop doing this. That's for damn sure. Then again, that'd be way too easy. $16 a minute would be my rate. And that's fair. My encounters are only as fast as my last encounter. But with that being said, that's like a... That's a non-avoidable one. No matter what, at the end of the day, I am going to have to wait. If I want to have like a smooth operation, I suppose, of resetting. But I can control whether or not the Pokemon's in the grass, right? Or not the Pokemon, sorry. That actually I can't control. But I can control when the character's in the grass, and to me, that's enough for me to feel... That's enough for me to have some solace. For me to feel good about what I'm doing. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, you can only do so much, right? Like, could you imagine how hectic it would be trying to independently pay attention to, like, all 16 of these, but... like, trying to end and run away from the encounters as soon as possible, starting from the first one that's encountered. Like, that's... I don't know, man. That's something that I don't think I could mentally handle for longer than a couple minutes, maybe. At the best. And even then, like, how do you keep count? How do you look and then realize, like, oh shit, I don't know if that one has already ran and re-encountered yet. And then you're just counting one by one, and oh my goodness. I can't imagine how hectic that would be. So what you're telling me is I should I should get a robot, like, to run this stuff and just individually run every console. And then eventually I'll have a more effective rate of encounter. I've got the Wavebird controllers for it. I just need a robot with 16 arms. That's the toughie. Oh, dude, it's gonna be tough. That's for damn sure. But it'll be fun. Hey, Stone Wrench. What's up? Oh my god, you're gonna play Sims. That's been a while since you've done that. on this PC anyway. Good for you, good for you. Happy for my little fellow who smells like she just smoked a bowl. You fucking loser.
You're so mean.
I haven't even gotten to try that weed yet, and you're out here.
That wasn't the new weed.
Oh, I see, I see. And Jack, you know, that would be a great question for somebody who actually keeps up on things that are recommended to them.
To be fair, I haven't played the Sims 4.
You read the message?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only one that needs it.
Okay, I guess she's been playing Sims 2, mostly? Yeah, so I guess... Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know shit about this, but, I guess Sims 2 doesn't need that, so... Apparently that's the reason for not doing it. Sounds like excuses to me. But then again, everything sounds like bullshit to me. Still raw dogging her mod files in the sim base game folders. Yes, sir.
You know what?
I don't think that's what everybody does once they realize there's a way to do it that's not fucking hectic. Kite. Yeah, sorry, I gotta get a better splitter. The one I bought absolutely fucking tanks my internet. Like, oh yes. I get 1,000 megabits per second download on our stock Wi-Fi. When I split it off of that cheap Amazon splitter to both of these PCs, it drops to literally like fucking 60. Ruins it. And especially, like, oftentimes there's more than one of us in the house streaming at once. So, kind of need to have that bandwidth available. But I'll buy another one. That doesn't suck ass. I bought it, and I read one review. Well, the person was like, it's great, except it absolutely tanks my internet speeds. So I was like, it's just one guy, whatever. Yeah, well, I'm the one guy who fucking actually checked. Why'd you have to restart it? You've no reason at all? You just did it?
I was stuck on his brain.
Well, that's fair, that's fair. Oh, the PC. I get you, I get you. But yeah, Jack, next time I see her, are you playing Sims 4 now? Or 2?
Either gonna play Sims 4. Sims 4 needs updates.
True. Yeah, sorry about that. I could always get another long cord, honestly, and I could just route 2 into here as well. That'd probably be more worth my time. Instead of trying to fuck around, it'd be cheaper for me, realistically, to buy a cord, like a second Cat 6 or Cat 9, whatever, cable, and run it straight into here, tied up to the other one, than to try to find an adapter that will split and not lose bandwidth. I don't know if it's technically bandwidth, but... Yeah. Merci. Where did we find those? Supers? Oh, bobbles. That's fine. If I gotta support them for one chocolate bar, then that's what it's gonna have to be. That is unfortunately the freaking way she's gonna have to go. Oh shit. Oh shit. There we are. It's a good thing I bought that 4 HDMI capture card for the PCI slot on my computer. Thought I fixed my USB capture card flutter issue. No. No. There's something about it just wanting me to go fuck myself, I guess.
Usually.
Yeah, it seems that way. Legally. It seems it wants me to be angry and upset. Holy shit. I am less than 1,400 encounters away from 300,000. Which in one respect feels grand, but in the other feels like fuck all. Because how has it taken me 6 months? Oh, fuck you, you fucking bitch. There. That's a little better. How has it taken me 6 months to get 300,000 encounters? Like, no, you can try, but I don't think there's a Wi-Fi card on the PC. We'll try. If it can fucking read a network, then clearly it has one. I just don't think the motherboard has one. Doesn't show any networks available? Yeah, my bad. Well, I can set it up for you if you just slow down a second. I was just gonna help you out, but okay. Okay. Sounds good. Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. How many goddamn Weedle am I gonna see today? Come on. We're having a really low Pikachu day today. Maybe that'll help though, because usually it's the opposite, where I'm saying, okay, well, we have like a ton of Pikachu showing up. Perhaps we'll actually get lucky today. Maybe today will be the inverse. Oh, for Fox Creek. You know, and I find, I don't know why, but I find that these encounters always happen at the least convenient point possible. Like, right at the top of a grass patch? Sure. You know, right as I'm trying to shift over 3 pads because, well, perhaps I moved over by accident and I didn't mean to? Sure, let's get an encounter. When I have 10 steps straight up with no interruptions? No. Why would we give you that, idiot? That's how I feel. God, Benjamin, you are jumping ahead. You're already running to 5x odds. We haven't even hit 4 yet. Oh no, that's that's that. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. In one hand, like, I would enjoy it because oh shit. I just bumped my knee into my desk and like my whole shit moved. That's a little better. Actually, I like that quite a bit. But yeah, 4x does feel a little too easy for the forest, eh? I can't disagree. And would you look at that? One of the faces I haven't seen in forever. Sav, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. How's it going? Yeah, thanks for popping in. It's been a long time. I will say, I think, I don't remember, it was a couple days ago when I was setting this up. I was considering the fact that I knew the short streams would hit a different audience. And when I was thinking that, I thought of you, because there was one point where you told me, you said, I would stop in more, however, I'm usually on TikTok, so, like, if they were on TikTok, then I'd go to the streams more. That said, I'm not on TikTok, because my TikTok page for this YouTube account does not have enough followers yet. But I'm getting there. We're getting in the mood, or in the mode. I mean, the mood to stream on TikTok as well, yes, but, we're getting in the mode. This is all ready to go. This will transfer directly over, which is nice. I just gotta make a bunch of shorts this week and then transfer it straight over. Once we have some shorts up, then hopefully we'll get some more followers, get some more engagement. Because I haven't posted a damn thing on TikTok. I really should have. But once I get to that point, then you'll probably see me, at least semi-regularly streaming on TikTok. I would like to, honestly, I don't know. I would like to just multi-stream every time. I'll stream like on YouTube primarily. And then, sorry, this chocolate is kick-ass. Yeah, I would like to, oh, sorry, chocolate's still too good. And now I forgot what the hell I was saying. No, I remember. So, I'd like it so that every time I stream on YouTube, I have it streaming on a shorts platform, so like Instagram Live or TikTok, something of the sort. I'd like to be doing a duel, just to reach a little bit further, get a little more engagement. I feel like that's important. And that is good. That is good. I'm glad to hear that, Jack. I noticed the same thing when I first opened it. I was like, oh, this is just in regular video form. That's weird. And then I clicked back in, and it went straight to shorts format. So I don't know why it needed that to actually go into the feeds itself, like the shorts feed where you can scroll through it, but it worked. And it continues to work, so. Oh, for frick. Oops. Can we get a round of applause for chocolate? Yes, 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 yes. But not just any chocolate. This right here is a Merci coffee and cream chocolate. That is some interesting shit. I shit you not, like, it genuinely tastes like a coffee bean. And I'm not saying like, oh, it tastes like coffee. No, it tastes like a coffee bean. Which is a little strong. Slightly off-putting, perhaps. But it's good. It's good. I'm enjoying it. I slipped up and I wasn't going to eat any of it. Because admittedly, it's my wife's. But it's been sitting on this desk beside me for months. Like 2 months. And she'd never touched it. And like 3 days ago, I came to the executive decision. I was like, okay, it hasn't been touched in forever. I don't think it's going to be. So I'm just going to pick this up and eat it. And I'm going to call it mine. Well, I wasn't going to call it mine, but I just figured it wouldn't get touched for months and then it wouldn't matter. So I picked it up. I grabbed one, because they're individually packaged, right? Like they're, yeah. Grabbed one out. And then, I kid you not, it was the next day after, of months of it sitting there and having it never be mentioned. The next day after I took a piece and set it back in the exact same spot, she comes in, she's like, isn't it funny that this has been sitting here unopened? I just haven't eaten any of it yet. I had to cut her off and look at her and be like, yeah, about that. I ate a piece yesterday. So, I now inherited the bar. It is now my bar. And I need to go get her a new bar. She's like, no, it's yours now. It's not special. Fuck. Well, I did that to myself. This is insane. Like, almost another 3K. Just this stream. And nothing. Why is our luck so bad? So bad. Like, what did we do to deserve this? We are just over 1,000 encounters away from hitting 300,000. Is that crazy or is that crazy? Because personally, I think that's pretty fucking crazy. 300,000 total encounters in after this reset in less than 1,000 from now. Sorry, I had to think about how that would sound coming out. I keep running into that damn sign. It's like I can't see it. Well, 299,000 total series encounters. And yet we've not gotten one on the rollover number yet, but that's okay. Because we've still got plenty of time to be here. We'll be here for at least another, what time is it? 6:06? Hour and a half, roughly? Something like that. But we'll play it by ear. We'll play it by ear. I'm really hoping, though, like, if I could have it my way, I would love to get the next shiny, rather, you know, like, if I could play it in the perfect way for myself, I would say shiny Pikachu at 300,000. But just in general, if we could get one, like, before 300k or before 30k, that's enough to make a little fellow like me happy. I'm so tempted to keep just digging right back into this chocolate, but I can't, because I'll do that, and then I won't speak for like 15 seconds because I'm just sitting there wallowing in the deliciousness of the bar. Oh goodness, oh goodness. Everything but a shiny. These phases, dude. If you're just tuning in and you haven't been here much before, you might be looking at this and thinking, well, you might not have a predisposed idea of what you think of the length of the phase, but I can definitively say myself, these phases are not regular. Even though I have 16 consoles, it is not normal to get 27,000 encounters deep and still see no shiny. In fact, that's very unrealistic, generally speaking. I don't get it. This forest is cursed. The forest is cursed. It has to be. We have had at least a dozen hunts under odds out of the 30 something. I don't know the exact number. I think it's 33 now. But honestly, I have a hard time keeping count. Oh. And the unfortunate thing too is that this layout doesn't really allow for it doesn't really allow for a lot of extraneous room, so I can't really stick much extra information here for me to remember. The other layout for the full-size streams, oh sure, not even a problem. However, yeah, here I don't think it's gonna happen personally. So looking at the poll here, we've got quite a bit of engagement in the poll. So I gotta say thank you guys for that. I appreciate that. We've got, what is it here? So we've got 31% of people saying that we will get a shiny today, and it will be a worm. That's a fair statement. That is probably one of the most likely outcomes, unfortunately. We've got 19% saying, you bet, the cocoon is on its way. In which case, we may just see a Metapod do its thing. Or a Kakuna. You never know. Metapod would be nice. Get the old Redapod out of the way, because I don't know why we still haven't gotten one yet. Perhaps the numbers are lower than I thought for encounter rate. We got 44%, the overwhelming majority by 11 or 13%. So thank you very much for your confidence. I appreciate that. 44% of you are saying the mouse will show its face today. Well, I'll tell you, on the bottom right of the screen right now, I do see the mouse. It is showing its face. However, this is not the orange oversaturated mouse of which we are looking for, so that doesn't exactly pertain to what we want. And then 6% of people have went with another semi-realistic approach, saying that we will stay dry today, which, as the pattern is shown, I will say I can't blame you for thinking. I kind of feel the same way, but there's only one way to find out. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Tell me I ain't got no chance. I said screw it. Ode to my friend, Ode to Dylan Francis, not my friend at all, the famous musician. That, I don't know if any one of you have seen that music video or heard that song. Yeah, I don't know if it's the whole, if the entire title of which I'm about to say is the song, but I think it is. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. The music video specifically for that song, kick ass. If you like EDM, you'll like the song. If you like anything funny, you'll like the video. Go for one of the two and you'll stay till the end, I'm sure of it. Oh, we are... Well, maybe not we are, but I can tell you, I personally am getting a little bit tired of how much time I have spent in this damn forest. Oh my god, guys, I just want the Pikachu. I just want the Pikachu. But I think we're going to be here for a very extensive period of time. Beyond what we have already. Beyond what we have already. Just want to take a moment to say, for anybody new or old stopping by the stream today, whether you've been around for the last 6 months or you've just shown up today, I just want to take a quick moment to let you guys know that I appreciate each and every one of your guys' presence here. Guys, gals, etc. I will say also, I just forgot, 27,000 total series, or not series, 27,000 total phase encounters on a couple of rolls ago. There was no shiny though, so we continue on. But anyway, I want to say a huge thank you to everybody who's been here for the last 6 months, or everybody who, you know, has shown up in the last 2 months, 3 months, 2 days, 3 days. If today's your first time viewing, thank you so much for stopping by. Your presence is very much appreciated, and I hope you know that not only are you making me happy by showing up and supporting the content, but you're also contributing to making our community a better place, a more accepting, diverse area of which people can come to talk and be comfortable with things that otherwise they may feel vulnerable about. So thank you guys so much. If that's if this is your first time here and that's something that sounds great to you, and you know, maybe you're looking for that kind of thing in your life, then feel free to subscribe and stick around. But if not, nothing's holding you to it. I don't want to push you to do something that you don't feel inclined to do, but nevertheless, thanks so much. A like and a subscription goes a long way, but hell, just you being here is fantastic, and that's really all that matters. So keep doing you, keep staying amazing. Thank you guys so much, and yeah, hopefully there will be a long time to come where I can continue doing this in the future, and we can continue to garner or continue to foster a loving, caring environment with a lot of great people who enjoy the same stuff. And I will say, I think we've done a pretty outstanding job of that so far. So, yeah, just want to take that moment to say thank you guys so much, and just to tell you guys that you're awesome. So, thanks. Isn't that one of the most Canadian things I could have done? Thanks, 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 thanks. Oh yeah, by the way, did I say thanks? Oh, thank you. I will say that's one stereotype about Canadians that just rings ultimately way too true, way more true than one might expect. coming from a third-person perspective. I cannot tell you the amount of times in a day where I'm sitting there just actively, I don't want to say criticizing, but like actively analyzing myself and what I'm doing, where I'll catch myself saying thank you to somebody like 3 times in a sentence, which is fine. Unorthodox, sure. Extra, sure. But it just doesn't, I don't know. It's just, it's funny that, like, oftentimes it's for stuff that I don't even, like, feel the need to thank somebody for. It just, okay. Let me rephrase. 1 sentence, no. That was an extreme hyperbole. One train of thought. Like, if it were to be written out, I would say 1 paragraph. A stanza, I don't know. However you want to put it. 1 sentence, that'd be pretty ridiculous. But then again, I mean, is it a run-on sentence? Well, perhaps then that would be the case. But who's to dictate whether my linguistic is a run-on sentence or a, well, how would I say that? A well-structured something. A well-structured something. I'm just gonna raise my seat up here a bit. There we go. You know, that's actually a little weird for me having my seat right here. This is, oh, we're right up to the top. Damn it. Right up to the top. I tend to keep my chair, like, as low as possible. Usually. So I can just sit straight back and lounge, but... Oh no. Not a short king. Am I short now, Sav? Not me being short, unbeknownst to me. Immediately shrinks to 5'3". You know, that is one thing in my life actually, you know what? I'm going to redact that before I say it. I was going to say that's one thing in my life that I wouldn't mind, like, trying. Like, if I had the option to live a day as, like, a shorter person. But that's really stupid. Because, logically speaking, I am the height I am now, which means I had to be shorter at some point, which means I had to be every possible height from birth below the height I'm at now, so that's stupid. But no, I know, Sav, I know, I'm just saying dumb shit, as per usual. As per usual. Now, one thing I do wanna ask you, since it's been so long since you've been by. What's been going on recently in your life? Anything special? Anything interesting? You got anything else going on in work that's new? I do know life tends to change at the drop of a pin, so a lot can happen in a couple... No, I feel like it's been at least a month now. Perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps I am wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll say that for free. Oh, that is crazy. Officially less than 500 encounters away from the grand 300,000 total series encounters. Jeez. Then I got a whole ass 100,000 to go until we go through this again. Isn't it crazy to think the last like 200,000 encounters have essentially been Viridian? Now I could be wrong, but I frankly don't think I am. I'm pretty sure they've all been. But for like, I don't know, 30,000 or so maybe. At work, we are unionizing. Personal life is the same. Honorable mention to my therapist. I don't know how long it's been. So, are you happy that you're unionizing? Is that something that you're in support of, or is that something you're indifferent to? I couldn't imagine disliking a union, but I could be wrong. Perhaps there's negatives. Glad to know that your personal life, I mean, as long as same means that, like, it's still going well, that, that matters quite a bit, so I hope I hope you're doing well. Okay, good. At least you're happy with the unionization. That definitely matters quite a bit. Reminds me of Superstore. You ever watch the show Superstore? It's like a hot topic in that show, that the employees will just bring up unionizing constantly. And corporate has this whole hellbent thing against it, and it's kind of funny. But, it's funny you say that. I've been trying to get into therapy. I've been going to, orientations, meeting with who I can, because, that is like, I technically could afford to go to a therapist. It would be very, very expensive, and I need a lot of therapy, so I don't really, like, my benefits don't cover, well, it wouldn't cover any of my therapy, because I already lose my benefits and my prescriptions. So I've been trying to go through the government, and that's great, but it takes a very long time, so I've been in the process of trying to do that recently. But we're on a long waiting game, that's for damn sure. But I'm glad stuff with your therapist has worked out, and it seems that you're thriving, you're surviving. Depends on the union. There are definitely some downsides to a union for sure, but I think they usually do more good than bad. I suppose, well, first of all, I would use a different than. Otherwise, then that's a bad series of events. But jokes aside, I forgot that you work for a union, and I've heard similar things. I have definitely heard people say that they don't like unions, and maybe not specific, like just unions in general, but I've heard people not liking the union they are in. For example, like, I'm not going to name names or anything, but I know somebody who worked for a company that we have a lot of branches locally for. They were unionized, and that is like, their pay was good, and their employability, like their employment was solid. They just hated how, like, nosy the company was, and just how many shortcuts they would take to do certain things, and how up your ass they would be. Like I said, this is one company that I heard a third-person perspective of, but I can understand why those things might be concerns, might be considerations. It's great in the US since our labor laws are awful. I am not currently working for a union. So you're still staying for the exact same, like you're going to stay in the same position at the same company though, right? You guys are just turning into a union? Yeah, that's fair. We've got pretty good labor laws. The one thing that I hate though is that it doesn't really matter how secure your job is at the end of the day. If an employer really wants to get rid of you, the only thing between you and leaving is a layoff. The company can just say, oh yeah, we don't need the work. We don't need the work. And then they hire someone else, so they go, oh yeah, we needed the work. Yeah, just after we got rid of that person, we needed the work. But I think, and Jack, you might know more about this than I. If that's the case and they let somebody go, can the company immediately rehire? Or do they, like if it's a layoff, do they need to call that person back and offer their job back legally before they hire somebody else? I feel like that's the case. But I've been wrong before. And I will continue to be wrong. We're just trying to unionize against our employer. So, when you say that, what does that entail now? Like, where are you at in that process? And what kinds of things do you have to, like, what does that require out of you? You know what I mean? We're a refugee resettlement agency, so like there'll always be work, and layoffs will only happen when funding is cut off from the government. Collecting union card signatures. I guess that's fair. I didn't realize. So I was bringing up that show Superstore, and I brought it up just because it reminded me of unionizing. But one thing I will say is I don't actually know much about unions and how they work at all. But I do remember when they were talking about union cards and people signing them and bringing them in and all that. And I don't know why. I guess I just didn't really take that super seriously, or I didn't really think about it much. But I didn't realize that was actually how that worked, like literal union cards. So could you theoretically, like, could you turn pretty much anything into a union, or how does that work? How does that even work? I'm sorry, I was just messing with a setting there real quick. It's not fair, I think you really need. Yeah, I suppose I wasn't very particular with my speech there. Yeah, like any place of employment. So, like, what happens theoretically if you work for like a mom and pop business where there's you, say there's you, the owners, and then 2 other employees. And there, say you, the owners, like you, 2 owners, and 3 other employees. If the collective employees sign union cards, and I assume it's like a submission. I don't exactly know how that works. When they all sign, does that mean that the company now has to unionize? Because that sounds like a very enticing thing. And I would wonder why more places don't do that, if that's the case. Really? Jeez. Well, that's good to know. Maybe I should have called for a union in some of my older jobs. You know, it's funny too, because theoretically you guys could all sign union cards and like try to turn the company into a union, and you could succeed, have that all go through, and then couldn't you theoretically just... Ooh, my ears are ringing. Ouch. Couldn't they just like all fuck off after, and then the company has to stay unionized no matter what? Or like, yeah, I would assume so. I would assume so. Wow, that's so interesting. I can't believe that doesn't get done more often. Like, it's literally just the employees that take that, and then once the employee is unionized, and that... Wouldn't that be scary as a business owner? Like, to be sitting there, like, knowing that at any point you could just be slapped with, you're now a union. And you have to abide by all of these particular things. Like, I would imagine the employer would have such a bitter fucking taste in their mouth for you, though, once you unionize, and then they can't get rid of you, and they also have to follow these clauses for you. Like, oh, I can see why you say they'd be risky to start. Because employers are fucking cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Which is horse shit, given the amount, like, my apologies for the vulgarity, but I cannot stand just how fucking cheap most employers are. Especially given, like, kind of similar to what you said, employees usually aren't asking for too much. Like, just fucking pass some of the money down that you're making and, like, give us some decent time off, you know? But no, it is disgusting. It is very gross. I don't... Oh, I hate corporations. I hate corporations so much. I wish we could just delete them. Right now there's a law in most states that allow for employers to fire employees for any reason, so they often just fire people who try to unionize, and it's technically illegal. They get away with it because of the right to work laws. That's stupid. That is so stupid. I'm sorry. I hope that's not something that you've been dealt a hand with in the last little while or at all. That's bullshit. That said, I just want to change gears real quick. This is the 300,000th encounter and the 15 below it. Oh, wow. How does it feel, guys? How does it feel? You feel different? Feel different that that six-figure number starts with a 3 now? With no new shiny? Well, soak it in. Here it is. Bliss. And we continue. Onward we go. $300,016. I really don't know how to feel about these phases, guys. I really don't. I feel like I'm getting the short end of the stick. But like I feel like there's no long end to the stick. You know? I feel like no matter which way you look at it, the stick has a short side. You know, one thing I should be doing that I haven't been doing, like, at all, I should be setting a like goal for the streams. I should definitely be setting a like goal for the streams. Let's just verbally call it 20 likes. I think we're at like 12 or something, so let's try to get the stream to 20 likes before we hop off. Should be another hour or so. But, Sav, do you have any concert tickets you're excited for? Oh, that's a good question. That is a very good question, and I actually have a very good answer to that. So first of all, yes, I do. I do, thank you for asking. But I've not only concert tickets, I've got some comedy tickets that I'm really excited for as well. So, right now, I've only got tickets for one concert, but there's another one I will be going to as well. So, I currently have tickets for the wife and I to go to one of the Eras Tour concerts in Toronto, Ontario. That's in November. We've actually had the tickets for, I want to say, almost a year now? It's been quite a while. But yeah, we've got Eras Tour tickets, so we've actually just been figuring out the last couple days how we're going to deal with flights up there and all of that sort of stuff. But it was. That's fair. That's fair. I understand that standpoint, Sav. What I will say is it was very, very lucky that we even managed to get them. We signed up with, I think it was 3 different email accounts. Yeah, I think it was 3 different email accounts, because you had to get, like, the pre-sale, I don't even know how you'd call it, like, the fucking pre-sale, allowance, so you could even go in and try to buy tickets. We used 3 emails, and luckily, it was my mother-in-law's, mine, and my wife's, and, neither of them got the okay. However, for some reason, I was at work and my wife messaged me. She's like, hey, do you want to just check that email real quick? She's like, we didn't get any on ours, but you might as well check. So I was like, okay. So I opened my phone up and I look. And I was like, what? Alright, so I took a screenshot and I sent it to her and I was like, is this what you're talking about? And it was the email saying that we had been selected to be able to grab our tickets. So that was amazing. We went from there thinking that it was just us throwing a shot in the dark to, okay, well shit, now we actually have to do this. We were never actually planning to do it, like, in a full circle type of way, because in our heads, we knew, so we thought anyway, we knew that we weren't going to have any luck with it. We knew that we simply just probably were going to get the short end of the stick, and, you know, it's crazy. I saw people online posting that they made like 20 emails and none of them got it. So I'm very grateful for that. I know my wife is extremely grateful for that. But it was also, if it makes you feel any better, it wasn't cheap either. For 2 tickets, granted they're decent spots, but it could be a lot better. The tickets that we got for the 2 of us was over $1,000. And that's without flights, that's without food, that's without anything else. That is just the tickets for the venue. And we live in a whole nother, we live like a literal 5-day drive away from where we're going, so it really only makes sense to fly. You know, but the thing is imagine how much more expensive those would have been scalped. Like, our $550 per seat tickets could probably sell for like $2,000 at that point, I would think. Which, we did also consider, we were like, you know, we could just sell the tickets and keep some money, but no, the experience is worth it. The experience is definitely worth it. I'm really excited for that. 28,000 total phase encounters, by the way. I want to check something real quick. Hey Google, 8,192 times 4. Okay, so once we hit 32,000 is where we will be at quad odds. But yeah, thank you so much for asking that, Sav. I really appreciate that, and I do want to ask her, do you have any concerts that you're looking forward to in the future? Anything that you're planning to go to, or stuff that you've bought tickets for already? Yeah, but yeah, it probably won't happen again. I don't think she's going to be touring for a long time after the Eras tour is done. That's just my guess, though. She's been touring for so long at this point. Hey there, Charizard. Welcome to the stream. Happy to see you. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Thank you so much for stopping by. You taking her easy? You having a great day? Having a good mental health day, I hope. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. The layout's definitely interesting. This is the first stream where we've actually had it running and working, so I'm happy to see that it's actually working. I tried to run this. I don't know if you were present the other day, but our last Shiny Hunt stream on Thursday, I tried to run this and it just didn't work out, unfortunately. So that wasn't in the cards, but here we are, with it functioning properly. Very, very, very deep into a phase. Oh my goodness, we just rolled over 300k too, which was awesome. But fuck, eh? Should be watching on your phone though, yeah, should be. But I'm glad to hear it was a productive day. Do you have anything specific that you accomplished today that you felt great about, or just in general you were pretty productive? And I will say, Sav, that is awesome that you're going to see Chapel Roan tomorrow. That is... Now, I used to think her name was Chappelle Roan, but I listened to one of her videos where she self-referenced, and I realized she calls herself Chapel Roan. So that's interesting. But I'll tell you, my wife would be very, very jealous of that. That's a frequented artist in our house here. A very, very frequented listen, if you will. Dude, man's just digging, trying to help the old robins out. Have you considered going, like, with where you live, do you not have a bait and tackle store nearby? Could you just buy a bunch of worms or something? Or, like, crickets, or... I don't know exactly what they eat, but I'm sure you could save yourself the labor. But you do have to take the mama bird roll at the same time, so I get that. Hey there, QB, welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday, hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Thanks for stopping by. How's it going? How's it going? What's new with you? Anything interesting, cool, fun, terrible? Anything at all, anything at all. Oh, damn. I'm sorry about the upset stomach. That's unfortunate. Well, I hope your day starts to look up a little bit more. Hopefully that stomach ache goes away a little bit, and you can focus on other things more, well, not necessarily more important, because your stomach health is important, but something... Did that even go up? It didn't. Oh, there it is, the Redipod! No oh, it happened! It happened! I didn't think that would happen, guys! Oh, that is kick-ass! Where the fuck is my bell? There it is. Oh, God. Guys, I've been waiting so fucking long for this Redipod. So long. Oh, I cannot believe it. That is kick-ass. It's not the Pikachu, but that is so cool. That is so cool. No way. Shiny hype in the chat. Awesome. Oh my goodness. Yes, it's gonna be fun, Sav, for sure. I want to hear all about it. And yeah, that's fair, Jack. That's fair, Jack. Well, survive, thrive, and don't eat a bad egg again. Definitely don't eat a bad egg. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. I must have tapped it. My bad. Oops. I tapped it on my way down. Anyway, I don't know how long I was... I don't know how long I was muted there for. My bad. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for the shiny hype. I appreciate that. I should have known. My mic literally turns red when it's on, so... that's the issue, though. Like, watch. I genuinely... I can just... It's all just by touch, so... Oops. Yeah, thank you guys for all the shiny hype. Really appreciate that. That's awesome. How long? What, Cora? On 1, 2. Yeah, what's the count on 1? 2 now? 3 now, I guess. Damn. Damn. Console 1 cooking. Yeah, upset stomach and worms, and all of a sudden I get that funny stomach feeling from a red Metapod. Oh, that's so cool. Sav, I would, but Redipod has to be the name. It has to be Redipod. And Charizard, yes, you'd be correct. We've had a bunch on, we've had a bunch on number 1. I think the last couple, honestly, with like maybe once removed. Excuses. That's fair. Okay, guys. Well, let's. I'm gonna just switch console 1 over. I'm not gonna. So because we're in the shorts layout, I'm going to leave it as this. I'm not going to switch to the capture screen as I usually do. It's gonna stay right like this. Oh, your chat got deleted. What did you say? But I'm gonna switch it over to its own channel, and we're gonna get this damn Redipod. Yes! Oh, I'm so happy. Which one's console 1? Alright. Yeah, anyone who's wondering, this was on a Pokemon LeafGreen, by the way. On a Pokemon LeafGreen. Okay. Oh. Isn't that funny? So my Wavebird actually just died on me. Shit. Give me 1 sec, guys. Let me just grab some batteries. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. You can't take me home to go. Let's take the catcher. Let's take the catcher. Oh, that's why. Okay, that's actually, it wasn't the battery itself. There's the tab isn't sticking out. There we go. That's a little better. Anyway, it probably needed some new batteries, so I don't feel too bad about that. All right, we're back at it. We're back at it. Oh, yes, I think the last Weedle was on number 1. The gods have been thanked. So are we... So Metapod is the Caterpie line, right? Oh my god, it is too. So yeah, that's it. Other than just the Pikachu. Yes! For the Redipod. Pro streamer? No, not even close. Not even close. Look at all you guys shilling for me. Thank you, thank you. You're all sweethearts. Yes, Sav, you can never... You can never diss Hot to Go. That is a kick-ass song, and no one will change my opinion on that. Alright, guys, let's get into it. Let's catch this goddamn Redipod. Oh my god. Okay, so top left, screen number 1. First of all, let's see what's here. So... We have... So this one... This would have came on KT's birthday. This is KT's birthday Weedle. He named it Toe with the ellipses. I remember that. So that was back in April. And then Nintendo 64. That was after 64 encounters, I believe. I think that's why we got that. But damn, that is interesting. Yes, Cora. Yes. I love this. Yes. You are fucking correct. You are correct. That said, let's shift out Nintendo 64. Oh, it was 6464. Okay, that's right. It was 6464. Look at you. Smart cookie. Smart cookie. Alright, well. Yeah, let's just... I guess let's tackle it. Do I poison sting it? Oh, I don't know if I want to poison it. Let's throw a Pokeball. Just see if we get... Oh, that's right. You named him. I think you were, like, the only person there when that happened, actually. Would I be wrong? Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary. I mean, we could poison it, though. We could poison it. Might not be the worst idea. Okay, so technically speaking, once we finish... Okay, well, let's Just take a screenshot there with the old Redipod. It sucks because I can only poison sting it. Shit. That's fair. I just feel like I'm gonna damage it too much because it's like twice the level. You know what I mean? I'll let it harden more and then maybe I will. You know, I wish they had Gen 4 tactics here where every time the Pokemon breaks out it re-sparkles. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, personally, I think I can get away with a poison sting, but that's just me. I'm not too worried about it. That sounds like intense sarcasm, Cora. If you're being serious, though... No, I can't even tell. I can't even tell. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? If only we had anything other than Weedles. So we've got, yeah, Scratch, Growl, Ember, Poison Sting, Poison Sting. That is it. Damn. Well, I suppose... Now, I don't understand how catch rates work. Does anybody want to explain that to me, please? Like, what does 120 mean? Is that high? Is that low? Is a high catch rate good? Is a high catch rate bad? That makes sense. I still don't understand what that means. So it actually is quite a tough catch rate for what it is. Damn it. The 2 shake fake. You know, I'm thinking I should poison sting it. That is just me. That is just me. I am going to do that. Yeah, we'll be good with a poison sting. Okay, I can hit it with another one. Okay, now this is where we gotta just... This is where we gotta just throw balls. Oh, that's right! It has shed skin! Fuck yeah! I forgot that was even a thing. Oh my god. Oh, I feel so stupid. I forgot about shed skin. It's okay. We'll get it. Don't worry. She's ours. She's ours. Don't you guys worry. I didn't know shed skin was only a 1 in 3 chance, though. So thank you for letting me know. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alrighty guys, so at number 11, we've got Metapod, the Cocoon Pokemon, at 2'4", weighing 21.8 pounds. This Pokemon is vulnerable to attack while its shell is soft, exposing its weak and tender body. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Now, with that said, I just want to take a moment and say congratulations to the 18% of you that voted the Cocoon was coming, because you were correct. You were very correct. The Cocoon is here. Wow. Oh, the Redipod. Well, there's nothing else to name it. I would put names out there, but we all know what it's going to be, guys. Alright, do we have any objections to how that's spelt? I think that's perfect. I think that's about how it should be. Any objections? All right. Redapod it is. Now let's just get right down to it. We will toss a save on this guy. Oh, goodness. So we've gotten every single, like, once we get the Pikachu, we will have had every single shiny in here. Like, we won't have to evolve anything, which is great. Well, the only thing we'll have to evolve is, and I know I'm incessantly saving, I do it every time. Yeah, we only have to evolve the Mankey, the Rattata, and then the Spearow. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Well, and the starters, but that's different. Man, excessive saving is just what you have to do. That is the smartest thing to do. That's just me, though. That's just me. The Remy. What is the Remy? I feel like I should know what that means. Hey there, Sanity. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Happy Tuesday. How you doing? How's things? It's been a while. Hope you're doing all right. I will agree with you, Cora. I know you are correct, given that I know how yes, second in case the first is corrupted, because if the first corrupts, then it'll default. So you want to make sure that it defaults to a non-corrupt save no matter what. 8835. Thank you so much, Charizard. I appreciate that. Let me just... you said it was 8835. Is that's rounded up too? $88.35. Nice. Like I said, thanks again. I really appreciate that. And then console 1. Oh, my apologies. I've got some stuff to do here. So we'll be cube source number 1. Okay, and then we'll just scroll on down. While I am getting this all ready, if you guys want to... Oh. What did I just do? I must check Discord. It's vital. All right, just give me one moment. I've got to I've got to edit this. 3. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. And then that actually changes our living dex progress as well. That's 22. But yeah, if you guys want to get some nature guesses down there, I would really appreciate that. That would be awesome. That would be awesome, awesome. It's Wednesday for me, but yes, I'm doing good. Oh, geez, are you in... I forget, are you in, like... Would that be New Zealand? Or would I be wrong? Would I be incorrect? Either way, happy Wednesday to you. Right? I know, I don't understand that. 7 phases, I can get 2 10% cocoons, but in 12 phases, not one 10% Spearow. Does that make much sense? I mean, logically, yes. But like, I need 2 of those. I need 2 of the damn bird, man. Oh, that is gonna be rough. So this is Viridian number 8. Wow. Oh, wow. Viridian Forest number 8. in increments of 16. I guess should we keep on going in Viridian? I would say so personally. I think we should just try to get this Pikachu over and done with, but yeah, just let me know what you guys think, and we can kind of play it by ear. Now I just have to shiny Chew. Oh damn, where? Show me the Chew. Viridian Forest number 8. And then that goes up by 1 since that'll be a reset. Go to at least 10 finished phases or Pikachu. What do you mean by 10 finished phases, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, like, because this is... So you're saying this is 7 phases in the forest specifically? Is that what you're saying? In which case, that makes sense. Okay, I think we're all updated here. Yeah, we are. We are. Nice. On number 19. Shit, eh? Could have checked. Actually, while I'm here real quick, just give me 1 sec. I do want to change one thing. So the last shiny was found on... Yeah, the last shiny, by the way, I'm just looking here. The last shiny was on Cube 1. And it was after 6464. So, wow, that is actually... So does that mean... sorry. Does that mean that the audio was there for that specific encounter then? Like, did you guys hear the sparkle? Okay, so that was 28,160. Holy shit. I mean, I can always go back and check. It's not a huge deal. Okay, there we go. Now I am actually fully updated, and I can quit forking around. Quit forking around. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So, yeah, let's get some, well, I guess I have to check the Discord real quick. The shiny sparkles were heard. Awesome. That is really cool. That's going to be really good for a, that's going to be really good for a video. I think I'll turn this one into maybe one of the first shorts, because it's already in the format for it. Yeah, I'll have to look at this link there, Cora. I did not realize that was even a possibility. Breaks the game from over saving. Well, on the bright side, I do have oh, what do I have? Why am I speaking? I do have my Game Boy operators, so I can always go and back up the saves, just as a precaution. But yeah, I do appreciate you letting me know that, because that's an importante thing. Okay, so we'll just get these guys, save them as well real quick, because I always like to save everything in succession. But yeah, I'm gonna toss my nature guess out here. I'm gonna say that this Metapod is gonna be bashful. I think it's going to be a bashful nature. That said, only one way to find out. So if you guys have any oh shit, we gotta go heal this thing. Do I have anything on me to heal it? No, I don't. Okay, so while I go and just heal this little fellow, we'll let it pass away. It's weird. I feel like I'm in a Nuzlocke. I feel like I feel like it's sacrilegious to be running around with this thing. Yeah, Redipod fainted. That's okay. Luckily, this is no Nuzlocke. It does not have to be permaboxed. What did I say? Bashful? I think I said bashful. Whoa, that's not what we meant to do. Okay. I'll get the old heel going. Not like Achilles. Well, it was just over 300,000 that we got the shiny, and I will say, like, a Pikachu would have been great, but I was really, really sad that we might not have gotten the Redipod. Especially for content, that's going to be fantastic. I think it'll be nice to be able to showcase the entirety of all of the route encounters, and not like, oh yeah, I couldn't get this one, so I had to level this one up. Like, I think that's really neat. So, super hype, super awesome. Let's just get back into our area here. If anybody else wants to toss any nature guesses other than Charizard there, feel free. You've got just another moment to do so, and then we're going to check it and continue on for our last... Not too long. We're not going to be streaming too much longer. But we will be streaming for a little while yet. No, girl. Well, it is. If that's what we got, it would have been good enough. But that's not what we got. So I'm willing to say I'm much more partial to having found it on its own. But this is your last warning. We are going to check the nature now. Yeah. So we got Toe and Nintendo 64. Love that. I'm pretty sure Bashful's a nature. I hope I'm not letting my ignorance show. I'm pretty sure Bashful's a nature. Oh my god, it's not. Oh my god. Is it not? Is that like a Gen 4 Plus? Okay, yeah, no, Bashful is a nature. It's neutral. Well, the thing that's weird, Charizard, is that the first chart I looked at didn't have Bashful. And then the second one I looked at did. That's the only reason I second-guess myself. Because the first chart just didn't... It just didn't have it, genuinely. Let me see again. Oh, no, it... Oh, I just let you guys gaslight me. It did. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. Yeah, the first chart I looked at did not have Bashful. But the reason it didn't have Bashful is because it didn't have any neutrals. It had no neutral natures, so... Okay. Oh, shit. Y'all had me. Okay, so anyway. The gaslighting was real there. So, y'all have had your chance, so... No real guesses, that's alright. We got Charizard Telephone guessing Gentle, and myself guessing Bashful. Drumroll, please. And the Redipod is mild, a mild nature. So, oh, and we got Cora Baskerville with Sassy. Sassy nature. Alright, that was right at that point, so I'm going to still count that. That said, none of us got it. Mild nature, so that is plus special attack minus defense. I feel like that's a really shit nature for this. Well, no, special grass is special, right? Or bug? Bug is special? Not grass, sorry. but then minus defense. No, maybe that's actually a decent nature. I don't know. Called it. Mild hot sauce Redipod. That's true. It's never getting evolved, so... But at the same time, like, at least it can just use Harden a bunch at the same time. That's not terrible. You know what's funny, Cora? A lot of my shinies have been EV trained. Not that they need to be, but I have EV trained a lot of them. Not in this specific run, like not in the 16x Professor Oak challenge, but like my personal shinies, I have EV trained most of them, if not all of them. No, most. I haven't EV trained the legendaries. But you're right, QB. A shiny's a shiny. That said, let's take this Redipod and toss it out and see what it looks like from the back. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm so happy about this. This was a sick encounter. Absolutely kick-ass encounter. And we're going to encounter until we find a Metapod. Just so we can have it all matchy-matchy. Sorry, let's... There we go. That's a little more... Right? Oh my goodness, guys. Oh! Cora, you always hate my middle stuff. You know, there's always been a caveat in my mind where I was like, should these be added to the encounter list? Technically, nah. If we counted the ones that I do when I'm testing stuff, then we'd be a lot higher than we are now. So we got a normal Weedle, and we got Yeol Redipod. Oh my god, that's so cool. That's so cool. Okay, let's quickly try to get that Metapod, and then we'll continue some encounters here. And just like that, so here we go, guys. This is a regular male level 5 Metapod, all green and such, and to counteract, here is our pride and joy. Our pride and joy. Shiny Redipod. Ah! Oh, that's so cool. That's so... Oh, so cool. That's so cool. Damn it. Literally the coolest thing. QB, do I like my shinies to be competitively viable or not really? I mean, here's the thing. I don't play competitive, but yes. I do like my shinies to be competitively viable. Just for the fact that, like, especially in this challenge, if I have a bunch of doubles or whatever, I can trade them up, and then they can actually be useful. But, I'm not too sticky, honestly. Like, if they're not... A shiny is a shiny. I can make any nature or anything work in a regular playthrough, so... I don't feel too many ways about it, honestly. What do you mean by you always misread Gen 3 Metapod Sprite? What do you mean by that? I'm just gonna switch the other console over to match the rest. Just one sec, guys. Channel 11 News. What the fuck? Sorry, I'll answer your question in a second, QB. What the fuck, dude? Okay, so... How does that happen? Oh my god, dude. Okay, so it needs to be 6, 8, 10, 13, 15. Alright, give me a fucking second here. 6, 8, 10, 13, 15. Okay. That's a little bit more sensical. My apologies. I'm pretty surprised that... What? Brand new batteries and these things are acting like shit. Okay, now it's working. Well, now you gotta draw it and send it into the Discord. Because now I'm curious. I'm very curious. Oh my god, could we work Dude! That is ridiculous, my friend. I think competitive would be cool, QB. I've never really considered it too heavily, honestly. But I do think competitive would be pretty interesting. That said, I mean, I'd have to play newer games, and I do enjoy playing newer games. But there's something about having to trade my old Pokemon up. Like, I don't know. I don't have the largest interest in getting Pokemon in newer games and doing that. Not that I don't have it, I have such a massive preference for just getting Pokemon in older games. And see, the thing is like, competitive's cool, but I feel like they need to be shiny. And shiny plus competitively viable equals not likely. You know what I'm saying? What's my favorite thing to do in Pokemon? Competitive, shiny hunting, speedruns, Nuzlocke, etc. So, if you had have asked me... Okay, I'm getting really annoyed. Why are my button inputs not... Sorry, my controller's not liking channel 11. Give me one sec. Huh. Okay. I don't know what exactly is going on here, but the inputs are just not consistent. I've never had this happen before. But if you had asked me a while ago, I would say that my favorite thing to do would definitely be shiny hunting. Now that said, it still is probably one of my favorite things to do in Pokemon. However... What the fuck, dude? This is so weird. I will say, since starting my Nuzlocke stream, I really enjoy Nuzlocking. I am, like, don't get me wrong, I'm terrible at Nuzlocking, but I really enjoy it. I think it's fun. I think there's a lot of value in doing it. Huh. Well, maybe this is a sign that I should just call the stream here. That's kind of how it's feeling. I don't want to, but what the fuck? That is what counts. That is what counts. I think it's really cool. Like it's a concept of gameplay I'd never really tried before. Being bad at it kind of makes it fun, honestly, because it helps me learn a lot more along the way. And eventually I'll get better. And knowing that, I mean, it definitely has some bright side to it as well. So I'm just going to go back. I changed batteries today to newer ones, and ironically, I think that might be my issue. Well, perhaps not, because that doesn't seem to have fixed it either. Interesting. It's like this controller is just bugged. I don't know. My apologies for the wait, guys. I don't mean to be holding you. But yeah, for some reason, only some of them are getting a good signal. Let me grab... I have like 17 Wavebirds. Let me go grab another one. Surely it's got to be the controller itself. Yeah, so that's the issue, Charizard. The receivers are all on the same channel. It's not the channel that's the problem. It's the fact that they're like just lightly flickering when they receive the signal. Oh my god, this stick feels so much different. I sacked the shit out of that Wavebird. Oh, it's so much looser. That's hilarious. But yeah, it's not the channel that's the issue. Perhaps it is specifically the channel, actually. No, it's not. Could be the batteries too, I suppose. Maybe I need different batteries. Give me another moment, I guess. Yeah, I don't really know what the fucking problem here is, actually. Yeah, they like flicker. Yeah, that is something else. Alright guys, well, that might just be a sign then. Oh, maybe not. What the fuck? Yep. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit fucking around with this on stream because this, frankly, just is not working. And I think I think now might be a good time to call it, because yeah, these Wavebirds are not enjoying doing what they're doing. I mean, they're functioning though. There's just something wrong with the signal. I don't exactly know what it is, but yeah, I can't really say anything about that. I've never had this issue, ever. And when I do, usually I can just swap channels and it works. But there's something... Perhaps there's something in the room that's blocking signal. I don't know what's changed. Maybe somebody brought something into the house that interferes with it. I genuinely don't know. I've never... Never heard of this happening before. Okay. Let's try this once more. Let's try this once more. So just to keep you in the loop, my apologies. What's happening is my Wavebirds, as you can see, some of them are moving, some of them are picking up a signal, and some aren't. Like, it doesn't matter how close I hold them. Well, actually, it looks like it kind of does. But it's, you know, Charizard, I will say it's starting to kind of look like I did. Why are the inputs so fucking annoying, dude? Okay, guys, well, let's break 100 encounters, and then we'll call it for the day. Unless it just starts working again. I don't know. We're pretty much at the end of the stream here anyway, so... I'm not feeling... Yeah, I'm not enjoying that. Well, that's okay. That's okay. What I will say is we had a fantastic stream today, and that's all that matters. I really wish this would continue to function as it's supposed to. There's gotta be something in the house that's messing with the radio frequency, though. Frequency. It's interesting because some GameCubes are getting the signal 1000%, and some are treating it like it's non-existent. Fully non-existent. There's one more thing I can try, but yeah, we're not gonna worry about that today. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to... She could be. She could... No, she's not. She's making burgers, so I doubt she's using the microwave. Nothing else in the house? Like, nobody's came and gone? Yeah, that's something jamming radio frequency. One thing give me a minute, I will try... I'm gonna push him over to a different channel. Like, far over. Okay, I switched them all a few channels over. Oop. Yeah, the FBI is like, this dude cannot be shiny hunting like this. He's not allowed. You know what's stupid? I don't like jinxing anything, but I think I fixed it. Yeah, there was, Oh, was that good? Did you like my ass? I think it's pretty good, personally, but that's just me. Alright, guys, we might have worked through the adversity. Yep, there was just radio interference. That's the thing about having these old fucking things, is sometimes, and I guess I should have prefaced, I've had this issue a total of once, I believe, and I forgot that I had to like mess around and really switch to a few different channels, but yeah, I just had to move 3 channels over and it was good. One thing I've noticed, if you've ever had much experience with Wavebirds, you will find that they are... How do I say this? Sometimes you'll have controllers on 2 different channels, and one channel will get some of the feed from the controller that's on the opposite channel. So it's just kind of iffy, you know? Vivini, hey, first of all, thanks for stopping by. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a fantastic day. How's it going so far? Anything interesting going on today? Now to answer your question, can you tell if the encounters end if your Pokemon takes damage, if you leave the forest, or if you leave the forest, the encounters restart? Sorry, let me just reread that. I'm not too sure I fully understand your question. Can you tell if the encounters end if your Pokemon takes damage, or if you leave the forest, the encounters restart? So, the encounters, I don't leave, like, I won't leave the encounter area until I get a shiny. So, like, I never restart them in that respect. Like, here, we're at 176, we're not leaving until eventually I end up getting a shiny. I don't like to switch in the middle of phases, it's just not my favorite. But what do you mean by if your Pokemon takes damage? Could you elaborate on that a little bit by chance? I'd appreciate that. And QB, I'm not sure if that's sarcasm or not. So forgive me if you aren't being sarcastic. If you are, that's my eye drop. You see that? I like to give it a little. I have went over odds way too many times. This phase itself, that was 28,000 on this phase, so almost quad odds. It was pretty filthy, not gonna lie. But yeah, we've had many. Oh yeah, that one has to be. There we go. Was it 3.5 essentially? Yeah, I guess that's fair. But yeah, I had a phase as high as, I think it was 38,000. I've had as low as, oh goodness, I don't know. 8. I think it was 8. Or that doesn't even make sense. 8 resets, I think it was. So 8 times 16, whatever that is. We've had some really low phases though, like 50 something, I think maybe. Have you found how many shiny ones so far in Viridian Forest? In Viridian Forest, that was the Pokemon we just got was our 7th shiny of the phase. Thank you very much, Charizard. Look at you with your wonderful amount of knowledge. Yeah, that was our 7th shiny in the Viridian Forest. 4 Weedle, 3 in the Caterpie line. Yes, yes, yes. We're just simply in here for the Pikachu. Once we get the Pikachu, then we will be out of here and back to Route 22 where we get our Spearow. And then we can move along. But yeah, for the 7 in Viridian Forest, I think it's a total of like 150,000 encounters or something like that. It's a pretty nasty number, I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to get a shiny Gligar and Scarlet and Violet through Masuda, so 4 in Ditto Charm. The odds are roughly 1 in 532. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Over odds, but like, I mean, it could be much further over odds. Have you done many shiny hunts in the past, QB, or is that something you're kind of just getting into? Something you don't do often? From the sounds of it, I would imagine you've been doing them for a little while here, but always good to hear it from the source, you know? So why are Gligar eggs a lot of steps? Could you educate me on that? Oh my goodness. You know, one thing I don't think oh no, I did update it. How many total encounters do we have so far? Total phases do we have? My favorite is Masuda because it's like 100%. It's just luck. That's fair. I mean, technically, I see what you mean. It's like 100% encounter, and then it's just whether or not you get it on the frame. That's true. That's true. I've never done any sort of breeding hunts ever. I would like to. I will eventually. I will soon. But I didn't realize that was a mechanic, that some eggs hatch before others. So Gligar, like, they just physically take longer, more steps, is it? Because I would assume in Scarlet and Violet, it's still step-based, right? Or do they have a weird way of calculating that nowadays? That wouldn't shock me. Quillfish at... oh, shit. That's 3 eggs? No way! That is insane. That is very insane. Well, congrats on that. That's far and few between. That does not happen near as often as one would hope. That's for sure. Different species take different numbers of steps. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Do be steps, but half the time. Oh, that's right. I forgot Flame Body cuts that. Isn't there one more that cuts it as well? Or would I be incorrect to say that? Have you found any shiny Pikachu in these lives? No, not yet. Not yet, my friend. Not yet. I wish. So, essentially, with how the series works, Magma Armor. Yes, that's the other one I was thinking about. I didn't know it by name, but I remember somebody mentioned it during one of the VR Nuzlocke streams. Essentially, how this challenge works, Vivini. I keep wanting to say Victini or Victini. Is that, so I have to get 1 shiny off of every, I guess, how do I put this? The second I go to a route and I can encounter a Pokemon, I have to, if that Pokemon's full evolution line is available at that route, before I progress to the next major point in the game, so in this case it's the gym, I have to not only catch that Pokemon and have all versions of that Pokemon before I can even attempt the gym. I also have to, in this case, they have to be shiny. I forgot exactly where my train of thought was going with that, but I guess my point is that in this case, the Thunderstone is not available. So where we're at in the game, we only actually need 1 Pikachu to progress. So with that being said, being that we're looking for one right now, we have not found the Pikachu yet. Once we do, I will be a very, very happy boy. I believe it's 5%. So very, very low encounter rate, unfortunately. But No, once we find a Pikachu, we'll be in really good shape. We just have to go and find 2 Spearow at 10% on Route 22. And oh my goodness, that's going to be something. That is going to be something. Oh, I'm scared. I am very scared for how long it's going to take. As soon as like a for sure, just takes patience. People who do full odds have my respect. You know, honestly, I think full odds for me anyway. Like, I totally respect the doing it like the simpler, more guaranteed way. I think that's a fantastic and a very smart way to do it. Personally, the reason myself as to why I do full odds, well, I grew up on full odds hunts. I never actually did any hunts, but I always grew up knowing the odds and, you know, just that was my bread and butter. It was like, if you find a shiny, it's 1 in 8,000. It's super rare. Oh my god! Which is funny because when I was a kid, I found Pokerus, but I never found a shiny, but for one that I failed. But for me, it's like high stakes gambling. I think that's how I would liken it to. Like, you have people that will go and run slots all day, and then you have that one guy that'll go bet a whole hand on a game of blackjack or something. I don't know. To me, that's what full odds is. It's just like, I don't know. Life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Same goes for full odds hunting. You know? The excitement of a full odds hunt is insatiable. That is likely one of the best ways I've ever heard that put. Simply. Full odds hunts are wonderful. Wonderful things. I cannot stress how much I enjoy them. They are literally addictive. And I will tell you that, like, I mean that. I'm not even saying that as a hyperbole. I personally view these hunts as addictive. Like, I don't know, let's look at it realistically. Would somebody without an addiction spend thousands of dollars on a setup to just hunt more Pokemon at once? I don't really think so. To me, I would say that I'm like borderline addicted to shiny hunting in a way. As dumb as that sounds. Now I want to ask you guys, because it's been a few hours, and for those of you that have been here since the start of the stream, where I've had a little bit of time to at least look at it and get used to it, I want to know not only my old viewers, the ones that have been here for a long time. It is low stake gambling, yes. It's just like, it feels like the rush, you get like the rush of high stakes gambling when you get the shiny, you know what I mean? But not only to the people who have been here a while and have been watching the streams for a while, the new people as well, people who it's your first time being here. Anyway, my point is, I want to ask, what do you guys think of the layout? Are you guys enjoying it? Is this nice to look at? Yeah, what do you guys think of this? Is this something you'd like to see more often? Because I am genuinely considering maybe adding another stream day to the week, and just doing a shorter stream of the shorts layout once a week on top of the regular streams. And that said, I would also like to do, like, I don't know, I might start doing some short streams back to back a little bit. I don't know, like, how often should I be reverting back to the old layout? Personally, I'll give you guys my opinion. I think that I kind of want to run this as a primary layout for a while. Just kind of keep throwing the short streams out, get a feel for what people think. I mean, today, one thing that I will say is we had some fantastic engagement. We've gotten, what, like 15 likes right now, a bunch of votes, some new subs coming in. I really did enjoy the fact that we've had a much broader a much broader net of people come in and see the content. So to me, that's a really, I don't know, that there's a really, I don't know how to say it. There's a large payout for me in this respect. And obviously not financially. I don't make money off of YouTube, but like, for example, I just checked here, and sorry, the reason I kind of just stopped there for a second is because I was shocked. I didn't realize we gained 5 subs today through this stream. That never happens. Like, I cannot tell you the last time we gained more than 2 subs on a stream, maybe 3. And the last time that did happen, actually, was when we got raided. So that, to me, is a huge motivator to keep doing this and to keep pushing these out, because clearly more people are seeing them. That's just a given. I like it, but it might take me more time to get used to it. I think I could use some tweaking. I miss not being able to see the last caught shiny. You miss being able to see the last caught shiny, you mean? Well, that's definitely something that can be worked on. That's definitely something I can do. You know, Charizard, if you want to maybe even go on, like, take a screenshot of this and go on, like, Snapchat or something, whatever works for you, and just kind of draw out maybe, like, just maybe give an idea, like, say, okay, shrink, I don't know where I'm pointing. Say, like, take these up here, like the texts that are aimed adjacent to my finger, maybe take those, shrink them down, and you could put the last caught shiny there or something. Like, I'm totally open to trying to make that fit. I just wanted to make this look decent without doing too much. But if you want to maybe, like I said, just kind of take a screenshot and draw out maybe what you think would look better, you can rearrange the shit out of this, make it look how you want. As far as your sketch goes, and I'd love to, yeah, I'd love to add that in if I can. That said, do you think those texts will be too small if I shrink them, if I shrink everything down on the left side? Like, how is it for your viewing pleasure now? Let me take a look on my phone here. So I'm thinking that I could, and also I want to say I appreciate that. That's very sweet of you, that you said I deserve it because I'm a cool guy. You're a very kind person. Just know that. I'm thinking I can make it work. But if I'm gonna make it work, I'm going to have to condense some stuff. By that, I mean, you know how I have, like, the full sentence for the last caught shiny? I don't think I can swing that in here. I think if I were to make that work, I would have to shrink everything there to roughly half of what it is. And then, oh, geez, I don't know. I'm going to say I'd have to shrink them to about half of what they are. And then I can just put the sprite of the last shiny, and then I could put, like, last caught, sprite, and then encounter number, instead of the whole sentence. And I think that would probably suffice. But I'll mess around with the layout a little bit. I have tomorrow off from streaming, so I'll have some time to kind of mess around and edit this a little bit. I'll send some screenshots into the Discord, and just let me know what you guys think. I'll tag everybody in it. I know it gets annoying sometimes, don't hate me. But just so everybody gets to see it, we'll do that. Now that said, I think we're gonna continue streaming here, and I'll probably stop at, well, what time is it? It's 7:50 now, my time. We're at 736 encounters, so I think we'll go until 1,000 or 8 o'clock, whatever comes first. My apologies for all the messing around and trying to get everything to work nicely with those receivers being all weird. I know that was not the most ideal. Wasted a little bit of time for sure, but you know what? We got the Redipod, and that Redipod is... Oh, that is something I've been thinking about for a long time. I did not think we were going to see... I did not think we were... Oh my god, guys, number 11! Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, god! Alright, well that's gonna be the one to end the stream on, I guess. Oh my goodness, guys. Alright, well that's another phase. Okay, let's just continue on. Let's just... More Wavebird shenanigans. Okay, guys, well, if you didn't see that, if you look down on console... Oh, I buffered there for a sec. If you guys take a look down on console number 11 in the bottom left corner, you will see a shiny Caterpie sitting right there. So I'm going to switch the channel over. We're going to catch this guy, and then that's going to be the stream. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Okay, I rescind my critique. A shiny Caterpie is good enough. That's funny, that's funny. I was just about to read what you said too. I was just about to read that out loud, and I agree with your critique. I will say, I definitely agree with it. Wow, the only other one we got here was Dixie Kong. No way, well we'll shift that out. We'll shift out Dixie Kong. Wow. Okay, this thing can take a scratch. I am sure of it. So let's give it one scratch. I got scared. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I didn't really consider that. Give me one sec. Okay, so which capture card is this? This capture card is... USB 1. Okay. Okay. And then I gotta change it to audio source 1. Okay, that should be what we need. So can y'all hear that clicking? Is the clicking going through? Yeah, that should be exactly where we need the audio. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. I almost forgot. My layout on my screen here looks so much different than it used to, so I don't have like OBS up and open as it should be. Yeah, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, QB, you're here for another shiny. You're here, you're here. Alright, guys, well, start thinking of some names for this guy. Okay, well, I thought we were going to catch it first ball. And I was wrong. Shit. But yeah, let's start thinking of some names for this little guy. This little golden fellow here. Oh my goodness, the 3 Shake Fake. You know, honestly, I'd hit it with a scratch, but I don't know. I don't like to risk critting a shiny. There we go. There we go. On console number 11, we have now confirmed the shiny Caterpie. So, standing at 1 foot nothing and 6.4 pounds, its short feet are tipped with suction pods that enable it to tirelessly climb slopes and walls. One step closer to the Pikachu. That's what I love to hear. Alrighty guys, the floor is yours. What do you want to name this Caterpie? What would you like to name her? I'm not too picky. I'm not too picky at all. Give me 1 sec. Sorry. Sorry about that, guys. One of my roommates, I heard him doing his laundry, and I realized I left my stuff in the dryer. So, oops. Devastator. All right, there it is. That is a perfect one, and that's what we're running with. Now, why do you choose Devastator? I gotta ask. I like that. It is just a little worm. The devastating worm. Okay. I didn't realize. That's fair. That's fair. Gotta have some oomph behind it. T-A-T-O. Devastator. Alrighty, guys, that's Devastator the worm. Let's give it a save. A save, and then a couple more, because I couldn't be bothered not to. So thank you very much for your name suggestion there, Charizard. That's awesome. Appreciate that. Definitely a good name to have in there. I think it's funny. Would you mind calculating the odds for me real quick? Actually, no, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. How many shinies do we have now? Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god. 3, 6, 9, 12. 35. Oh my god. So this is technically, just to be clear, so that'll be a total of... Technically, that's 301,184. Did you calculate it at that number? Because I didn't... Technically, that's like the... Or no. No, you're right. Sorry. I'm confusing. The number we are calculating will be at the 301,168, and then it rolls over. But I suppose the number matters very minimally anyway. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. I appreciate you doing that for me there. So we are 8605. Awesome. And then that is console number 11. Console number 11. And that is now 2 shinies on it. Cool, man. That's some cool shit right there. Oh, I feel like that. Other than... Oh, I actually don't know. This probably is the shortest phase we've gotten here so far, though, honest to God. It feels that way. It very much feels that way. Alright, let's get some nature guesses. I'm going to say this is Rash. Rash nature. Excuse me. If you've got any guesses, toss them my way. If not, then that is A-okay. I understand that too. Yeah, I'm gonna say Rash nature. And you know what? Honestly, I don't think we're getting too many. I don't think we're getting too many nature guesses here. So I'm just gonna leave it with you and I. So we got Charizard telephone at Naughty Nature, and I am gonna say Rash nature. Drum roll, please. Let's see. Devastator. Did we get 2 milds in a row today? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? 2 milds. I'm pretty sure. I'm damn sure the last one was mild as well. Oh my goodness. That is something else. A very mild devastation. Oh, that's funny. That's the irony of that is actually hilarious. I love that so much. All right, well that's a mild devastator. All right, well let's just so I don't have any issues, we'll go heal real quick because with my luck, I'll forget. We'll do an encounter on here next time, and then we'll encounter the Pikachu on console 11, and then we'll fail it because we had low health or some combination of bullshit. So let's, yeah, let's go heal real quick. And then we'll toss it out, and that'll be the stream. But no, I totally agree that there couldn't have been a better nature to make that more perfect. I am so happy that you suggested the name Devastator for such a small, small, cute little Pokemon. Oh my goodness. Yes, that's fair. That's fair. I will say I think Gentle probably would have been a little bit better. But at the same time, like, Gentle, no, you're right. Gentle would have been a little bit better, but I still think mild. Like, because you can be jolly and still be, like, a unit. You can still be timid and still be, like, a unit. But mild? Like, nah. Never met a mild unit in my life. Gentle? No, that's fucking gold. Literal gold. Okay. So we are healed. We've got Devastator up front. Let's see. Let's toss the fellow out there. Throw her to the wind. Would you look at that? First try. Perfect. So we got a non-shiny level 4 Caterpie here to go up against our Devastator, the level 4 shiny Caterpie. Our 3rd shiny Caterpie, I believe. Works for me, dude. Works for me. That is awesome. We'll do 2 more. Just to see the sparkles. Just to see the sparkles. Just to hear the sparkles. Kakuna. Batata. Look at them, they're the same damn color. It's a baby. Yes, just a small baby. Caterpie shiny is amazing. I gotta say, I really do love it. Oh goodness. And we've got a level 4 non-shiny Weedle to contrast with our shiny Caterpie. The Devastator. The Devastator. Oh, it's so awesome. So awesome. Well, guys. Devastator's archenemy. The... Oh, what? I lost 3 health for that? No, fuck off. Now I gotta go heal. Now I feel like I have to go heal. Like, what if that 3 health is the difference between a fail and a not? You know? Oh, damn it. Alright. Ah. I fuck. Oh, I didn't really think that was gonna happen. I didn't think I'd be outsped. It's not often that I get outsped. Not here, anyway. Oh my goodness. Okay, for the final time now, for real. For realsies. We've got them all healed up. Now let's just put them back here so we don't accidentally get the guy weakened again. But would you look at that? After 752 encounters, we've got Devastator, the shiny Caterpie. After, most notably, here. Let me just close these up. Our Redipod. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. He is on the bench after his poor performance. It happens to the best of us. The very best of us. Look at that. Console number 1. We got that Redipod. I'm so happy. So happy. Like, borderline Pikachu level happy. And look at those two on 1 and 5. Like, you got 1 and then 5. 1 and then 5. Those are two 10%. 10% cocoons. We got both 10% cocoons. It's crazy that we did that before we got all the first forms. Genuinely. And we just barely missed it too. Like, we got the Caterpie. That would have finished the line. We would have never went for the Redipod. Never. But there we are. Oh my god. That is so amazing. That is just is it impeccable? Impeccable or impeccable? Yeah, impeccable. Words aren't easy. It's okay. Devastator is only going to be benched for like, I don't know, the next few 100 hours at the least. He tried. He was doing what he could. I feel like Devastator was really giving devastating vibes. Just not necessarily in the way we needed. Oh, I will say, guys, I think I'm definitely going to be doing more short streams in the future. Like, Devastator was too much to make it in the big shots. Yeah, the villainy was just not for him, eh? Man, yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more short streams. Today had some wonderful, and I mean wonderful engagement. I'm very happy with how that turned out today. Yeah, I think that today was a major success, not only shiny-wise, but Just in general, a lot of great people showing up today. A lot of engagement, really wonderful. So let me switch back console 11 real quick. Oh no, what did I do? What did I do? Oh goodness, oh goodness, oh goodness, oh goodness. Okay. There we are, guys. There we are. That's a little bit better. Ah, they're all together. So yeah, I'm going to look at updating the layout a little bit here. I'm gonna see if we can't get the last shiny squeezed in here too. I'm sure we can. It's just gonna be a pain in the ass. But we'll manage. We'll manage. I will send some updates to the Discord as I get it done. Likely tomorrow afternoon. I guess it depends on where you're from. Afternoon, evening, or morning. But tomorrow I will go underway and get that dealt with as soon as possible. Yeah, I feel like the stream emanated some shiny luck today, you know? Oh my god, look at this. Look at the journey we've been on, guys. Wow. Yeah, that's quite the shiny list, eh? And these aren't even all of them from the series yet. There's still more. Anyway, yeah, I think you are exactly right, Charizard. The first short stream was very lucky. I think it was a major success. The Redapod, it's awesome. The Caterpie, it's amazing. You guys, wonderful. Overall, it was just nothing but a absolutely. I know I'm incessantly saving. I'm gonna be done after this one. This one's my finishing one. But yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. We're definitely gonna see this soon in the future. You'll shiny hunt per generation, or how would you tackle the shiny Dex? So currently I only have like Gen 1, 2, 3 planned out. So all the Gen 1 Pokemon, for the time being, are just going to be hunted on FireRed, LeafGreen. I may do shiny hunts on Red, Blue, Yellow. You can do them. You have to read the stats after you catch every Pokemon. It's a pain in the ass. So I may or I may not actually do that. I think I'm probably just going to stick to FireRed, LeafGreen. And then I have a full setup for Ruby, Sapphire as well. And then I have a full setup for Gold, Silver, Crystal. So for all of those, I've got the Gamecubes and the games already. We'll just do those as the same as we're doing here. Once we finish Viridian Forest and we finish Route 22, and we're going to the gym. Once we're going to the gym, maybe once we beat the first gym, then I'll start splitting streams up. And we'll do Hoenn one part of the week, and then Kanto twice a week. And then we'll do Hoenn twice a week and Kanto once a week, and so on and so forth. So that's going to be kind of the flow, and then eventually we'll get into Gen 2. But that's going to be the last one, I think. I'm so excited to get into it. But yeah, we're gonna start doing Hoenn pretty soon here too. Very soon, probably within the next month or so. Yes, I have a soldering iron and a ton of batteries. But that said, I replaced them all 6-8 months ago. So, we'll be all good there. No worries, no worries. I do have my GB operator, so I can back up all the saves as well. I do actually have some shinies in Gen 2. I've got, what have I got? What have I got? I've got the 3 starters, but I don't have all 3 of the 3. I have 1 of each starter. So I have a little bit more work to do there, but that's, I mean, technically not. That's not even gonna, I'm not even worried about that, because those are personal. I'll shiny hunt on top of those, and then get the 3 for the series. Oh, my elbow. I'll get the 3 for the series on stream. Gen 2 shinies are wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. I really love the look of them. I wonder, with that being said, where is my... Okay, yeah. Okay. I don't know why most people don't hunt on... Well, I do. There's a lot of shit to go through hunting on actual cartridges for Gen 2, because you gotta have the batteries, and then if you don't have a way to back up the saves, then you're not gonna want to do it anyway, and most people don't have the GameCubes to do it, so that's fair. But yeah, we'll be doing a 16x Gen 2 hunt as well. That'll be split between gold and crystal, or gold and silver. I have crystal as well. Yeah, I don't know. Probably won't. I'll probably do crystals separate. Do little quad hunts with it or something, but yeah, that's kind of where the channel is going. That's the direction we're headed. That said, yeah, this is where I'm gonna call it. This is gonna be this is going to be the end of the first short stream. So you might have just seen that little glitch on the screen there. That's getting fixed. I bought a quad input PCI capture card that will not have the issues that we have now on this one, like that one there that just happened again. Anyway, thank you guys so much for stopping by today. Each and every one of your guys' presence is greatly appreciated. Hope you guys all know you're wonderful. Means the world to have you guys around here when I do these hunts, because this is a very interesting niche thing, and I just love that there's other people here that enjoy it. So if you haven't been here before, I am live Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Those are my regular stream dates. I'm going to try to be on more in the near future with these shorts streams, maybe a little bit shorter than usual when I do them on an extraneous day, like say a Wednesday or a Friday. But Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays you'll find me. Tuesdays and Thursdays I will be online 4:30 Mountain Standard Time, that is PM in the afternoon. And Sundays I am live 2:30 MST Mountain Standard Time, that is PM as well. Tuesdays and Thursdays we do shiny hunts. Sundays we do the Emerald VR Nuzlocke, where every time a Pokemon dies I take a shot, every main battle I take a shot, and every hour of the stream I take a shot. It's quite a conundrum. If you sound interested, if that sounds like something you'd be hyped to see, well then tune in on Sundays and you'll see them then. If not, the VODs stay on the channel, so you can always check them out there. But that said, thank you guys very much once again. I appreciate you all. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will catch you on Thursday. Thank you so much, QB. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you so much, Charizard. Thanks for stopping by. It's been much fun having you guys here as well, and I very much look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. So, with that being said, without further ado, you guys take her easy, stay safe, enjoy yourselves, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace, guys.